Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday night. That means it is time for Bedlam and Discord. What are we calling this? Quarantine contingencies here on the DAT Network. We are getting ready to dive into episode 2. I am GM Jared. I almost said GM Jim Jam. That would have been embarrassing.
Not him.
We are continuing on our Jade Regent Pathfinder adventure path. We've got our ragtag of misfits here.
Couldn't even call us a team.
Well, you're not a team. Only one of you actually wants to do a thing.
Well, two. I didn't take 3 watches for nothing.
I didn't take nothing. You got a point there.
We'll see about your boots. Yeah. That's this is the par for the course on how we're going. We're just going to tangent. Anyway, we're going to jump right back into it here in a second. I would just want to touch on the buffs again because we're a little bit different than the other shows here on DAT Network. First, you can take over on the Bit Boss Battle Box and award a reroll to the player of your choice. That's somewhat standard. We have our lucky buff for $5. Lets a player roll 2 d20s and take the high roll on a future roll. We have the unlucky buff, which lets a player assign someone to roll 2 d20s and take the low. We have Potion Pouch for $10, which presents the players with a pouch of vital potions direct from you guys. We have Just a Boost for $25, which is a +3 to a future d20 roll. Now we're getting into my favorites. We have the Chaos, which is a wild chaos targeted at the player of your choice. It usually lasts about an hour. Some are permanent. Some are just for the rest of the show.
Permanent?
Yeah. It gets crazy, Katie.
I don't like it.
And then we have Pure Chaos, which is essentially, the target is random as well. And if that confuses anyone throughout the show, about my mic, and Mr. Rady has them up here to I think it's on my left, backwards here, and they'll be scrolling through the whole time. So without further ado, let's just jump into this. Artemis, why don't you recap us as to what happened last time?
All right. Hello, everyone. We meet our adventurers outside of the Pathfinder Society, and after much deliberation, we move on to meet a very nice... Was he gnome? No? Was he a goblin? No, he was a gnome.
Which guy are you talking about?
Oh, the one who took us over. Oh, I totally skipped.
You met so many people that you never...
Ended up going to the bar. Me and Miramath had a very pleasant lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. Afterwards, we were sent to the creek to go over the swamp, if I'm remembering correctly. Almost died. I tried to save him, forgot his name.
Never asked his name.
I never asked his name. Miramath didn't let me sleep on his bed, even though I did not bring one myself.
Got 1/3 of a sleep on that thing.
I take it back. I was also tricked into doing multiple watches against my will.
Tricked is a strong word.
Wordplay got me. Afterwards, we were attacked twice. What was the first thing that we were attacked by?
That would have been a swamp leech.
Ooh, yeah, that would, yep. And then the second time, it was like this transforming thing. First was a gnome, then turned into this face.
It was an Autobot.
It was an Autobot. So
also, it was a halfling.
Starscream.
We've not met any gnomes yet.
Attacked us. No, so we got attacked by like some half gnome or like some gnome faceless thing. I keep saying gnome, but you just told me it wasn't. Afterwards, we started searching through the house, and I was unfortunate enough to go after the magic item, and I have placed my hand on what I hope is a secret area and not a trap to kill me, Jared.
I mean, we'll find out.
And that leads us to now.
Well done.
Mm.
Well done. A couple holes in there, but
yeah,
no doubt how I believe Artemis remembers it.
very
let's-
clearly.
Let's just roll some dice.
Yeah.
But first, let's read some comments from the awesome Dat Fam and baddies out there.
Oh, yeah, them.
Everyone loves my shirt. Thank you. It's always wine o'clock here
Wine
in my
I
person.
said 9 o'clock.
Although I don't have any wine, so it's sad.
I'm gonna cancel the show.
Yeah, I ran out of wine.
Miramath,
But anyway.
Are you smashing pots in the area?
Am I smashing any pots in the area? Not to my knowledge. Why?
None of them
Because
with
I look like Link again?
rupees? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what Voss
they
is saying.
still think you look like Link.
Yeah.
I wore a different thing, but I
It's-
wanted the same color scheme.
See, this is more like Ocarina of Time, Link, and yours.
Because I've only got so many different green and brown combinations.
Are we going to let it go that he said Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
didn't
let-
want to
I think
call
I
him
said
out.
Ocarina.
I think you said Ocarina of
That's
Time.
what I heard.
I'm from Ocarina. East Ocarina.
Real POTUS 98 is letting you know, Nathan, that it's not your wardrobe's fault. It's really just your fault.
Mm.
Oh,
Your hair, specifically.
Our viewers are tied in to the outfits today because they're
Yeah.
pointing out that Darek's shirt matches the intro.
Ooh.
But maybe we should just do a fashion show.
Ooh.
Hey, Sarah BC1 has resubbed for the 23rd month in a row. Let that not go by.
That's
Yay!
awesome.
Thank you so much,
Hey.
Sarah.
well
we got
done.
follows from that's 1973 and Torpid Network. So thank you for the follows, and I'm so sorry I can't say that name. Run 1973.
We also got a host from Dark Knight,
Ooh.
Legend of Katie, and Sarah BC1.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's nice of Legend of Katie to do that.
I feel like in a way I'm hosting the show as well.
It's true.
Yeah. Rady always hosts.
Have we
And I-
slept
I-
yet? I don't remember.
I want to also give a
you
shout out to the
slept.
fans that if you've got those Twitch Prime subs, they may be expiring. Now's the time to re-up them. Thank you so
Woohoo.
much. I'm ready for an adventure downstairs. And because I'm ready, I
I'm
feel
ready.
like we're all ready.
All right,
I'm
that's
ready.
fair. I mean,
I'm
you,
ready.
you have the buttons over there, so I guess
Yep.
we're on your whim.
That's how it works.
So, Artemis, you were upstairs. I
Yes.
believe you're the only one upstairs.
Unfortunately, yes.
You went after this magic. I mean, I think. No, you took the quilt as well, right?
No, the quilt is on the ground, but I called it.
Okay.
Yeah. I brought it outside to show
That's
Dharek because I thought he would find it interesting, and he didn't, and I just dropped it on the ground and walked away.
And he totally didn't have it interesting.
It was
Okay.
a bumpkin's cloth.
So you've reached forward, and you've placed your hand upon. It's just like a simple wooden plank, but it's a little bit different. And you hear a click as you push it in. No immediate reaction. However, it is somewhat warm to the touch, a little bit warmer than the surrounding environment, though nothing has occurred as of yet.
Oh my god.
Push it.
I'm gonna push it.
You're gonna push it the whole way in.
Yeah.
Okay. You bend at the elbow and push it in there. Are you pushing it hard or slow?
Slow.
Okay. You kind of give it a little to try and hit that latch. You get in there, there's a little click, and then I need you to roll a reflex save for me.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. What are
You
my
should make it good though.
Oh, what's my reflex? Oh, an 11.
11's not gonna do it. Oh,
Ah.
no. You feel yourself propelled backwards into the cabin wall. You take, I'll roll it. It's not gonna be a lot. It's
1,000.
gonna be 2 damage as this huge puff of warm air pushes you back into this cabin wall.
Oh God.
You outside hear creaking and cracking from the second floor of this cabin. as you hear a thud and then the creaking and moaning of wood on wood.
I will run upstairs.
You get upstairs just in time to see Artemis kind of standing up and shaking himself off completely across the room from a now opened hole in the wall that leads to another room.
Exactly as I planned. With some minor complications.
Are you all right, Artemis?
It hurt a lot, but I've found this room that we don't have to tell the others about. Do you want to check inside?
I have my shield in front of me. I pull my sword, and I'm like looking into the room, not entering it yet, but I want to look through that doorway to see if there's anything.
Ooh, can I cast dancing lights into the room?
Sure. Is that a cantrip for you or a?
It is a cantrip.
So you don't have a chance to fail that one.
No. So you see little balls of different color lights emanate from Artemis's hands and just kind of float into the room.
This is a small room. It is only 10 feet by about 15 feet across. And inside this room, you see one wall is lined with shelves that have packaged sundries, and it's clearly like grain, and one is labeled water, and so it's clearly a storage room. However, under the shelves, you notice, and it's not a gnome, but it is a halfling who looks very familiar to you because you just fought him outside, lying lifeless on the floor.
Doppelganger.
Hello. Are you okay?
There's no response.
I will move into the room and make a heal check.
Okay.
Let's see what I roll.
Do I feel any magic emanating from him?
If you cast detect magic, his cloak is somewhat magical
Okay.
in nature.
I will note that.
What was that number?
13.
13. That is enough to know that he is dead. You flip him over onto his side, and you see there is a large gash across the chest here, next to two small puncture wounds that look. If you give me a nature check, I'll tell you what they look like.
Okay. I mean, I don't have nature, and it's a 1, so
They could be cattle bites. You have no idea.
nobody knows.
But this
If I know how this one
halfling
was.
has ceased to be.
Dead.
That's completely awful. Do you want his cloak? Or can I have it?
Yes, why would I want his cloak? You may take it.
Excellent. And then I put on his tiny cloak that probably only goes like halfway down my back.
It's a little Shazam cape.
Do I detect, or what else do I see? Like, can I do a perception?
On the room or on the cloak? What are you trying to do here?
Well, can I identify what the cloak is?
You can roll spellcraft on the cloak.
Oh. That is a 26.
That's very good spellcraft. You decipher through the magical threads running through this and some of the imagery that you are now in possession of a cloak of resistance +1. And that raises all your saves by 1.
Wow.
Or whoever's wearing it. Doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could go to
I thought I would like the cloak.
Okay, Miramath, I cannot lie. This cloak is very rare. And if you would like to convince me why you want it, I would be happy to give it to you. And do you want to do a
Uh,
roll-off?
I mean, no, you could have it. That was more Nathan wanting it.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Miramath doesn't know any of this, so.
Well, I just told you that it's a decently priced cloak, and if you want it, then I'm willing to roll against you.
You may have it, my friend.
I love you. I mean, are you ready to go?
I'll roll a quick perception of the room just to see if there's anything else that we're missing.
Just to see if you heard that.
17.
There's nothing you've missed, but there is enough here to put together maybe 3 to 4 days worth of rations for one halfling, and they eat a lot. So you could probably feed your party for once. It is also potentially, I mean, you don't know what actually killed that man, so just keep that in mind. Yeah.
I would say to Artemis, who I'm pretty sure doesn't have rations.
Not at all. I wasn't told to bring anything, and so I did not.
Artemis, if you look, there is plenty of food. You could possibly ration it. Bring it on the trail with us.
Oh, another smart idea, Miramath. Thank you. And I will start scooping it. I don't have a bag, so I just...
You can find, like, there's like a rucksack that you can,
cool.
you can get a hold of, yeah.
I now have a bag.
Sarah BC1 just gave all of us, except you, Jared, a lucky.
Woo!
Sarah.
Boom.
My dog just looked at me because her name is Lucky. That was confusing for her.
She's very confused. Why you know my name?
So, yeah, or go for it.
I would like to pick up the halfling and carry it outside.
Okay.
As he's kind of doing all of this, I will take the halfling outside, and I would want to try and start. Does he have is there like a shovel around the house at all that I could use to bury him?
Oh, hold up. Hold up just a second. You walk out of this building carrying a small child.
That's true. He
So
walks
I'm
out
like,
with-
why, what are you doing? Ew, gross. What are you doing with that kid?
And
why are you
also,
carrying-
Artemis has a fancy cloak.
Wait, I haven't come out yet.
All right.
I
You
hear
told Nathan you loved him.
I hear Dharek say that, so I kind of come like scuttling over.
Why do we have a kid? We don't need a kid. Gross. Ew, put it back.
No,
Put it back.
ew, Dharek, that's not a kid. Ew, it was its twin. Ugh, you know what? I dated twins once. I don't recommend it.
I think it was a twin, Skyler.
It looks just like the other thing that went ew.
Yeah, but the other thing changed from being like that to being like...
Whatever, it's all ew, Dharek.
Yeah, of course it's all ew, but that's like a child or something. What is that?
Well, it doesn't matter what it is. Why do you have it?
It's a halfling, and from my reckoning, it is the original owner of this home, who was killed by whatever we just fought, and deserves a burial.
Ew.
Don't call the funeral home.
Yeah, there are like people that you can call that like deal with this.
Yes, most of them are clerics, and in war, every now and then, a paladin.
No, I'm pretty sure they're called morticians.
But in war, look, did your parents never tell you about war and
What's
adventuring?
war? We just walked into this guy's house.
This isn't a war.
'Tis a battle. 'Tis a small war
Tis a-
type thing.
It's weird. What are you talking about? A battle.
It was just a tiny man who turned into like this scary thing for a second. I wouldn't call that a war.
All right. Well, still, this creature, this poor man, was slain and deserves to be honored.
So why don't you call somebody to honor him?
I am not asking you to bury him. I will.
Ugh.
I'm very
Thank
confused.
God,
Are we
'cause-
honoring him or are we burying him? Which one are we doing?
Tis the same.
Do we have to do any of that? Because I think we should
This
just
is
go.
all gross. I think we just leave and maybe we call the mortician.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good idea, Dharek.
I'm gonna walk out of the house now.
Okay. He comes out with you see this. What you're a bluish? What's your?
So I'm red, but I have a blue like inner layers silk leather jacket or leather like bodywear or whatever. I don't know. That's how best explain it.
Okay. You see your tiefling companion exit this house. He's got a burlap sack over his shoulder, and he's got a fancy new half cape looking thing on. Got some
Jared, you are echoing. Oh, now we're all echoing.
No, we're all echoing. No.
Echo?
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't want to echo.
Why are we all echoing?
We are all echoing.
Echo!
Oh, maybe it's just our feedback. Yes, chat has no.
Interesting.
I think the VTR feedback to us is a little hot. Maybe.
We're good!
Echo. Solving problems.
Well, anyway,
yeah,
I see Artemis
yeah, you
walking
see
out with this new cape, and I searched that whole house, and I did not see that cape. So I go over to him, and I'm like, "Ooh, oh my goodness, where did you get that? That is so cute."
I found a secret room where we happened to have found that halfling, and I kind of took it from him, but he didn't seem to be using it at all.
Ew, that is so disgusting. But is it magical or something?
Hey, Macbeth, is this how we're honoring them by taking their things? Is that... Because if we're just taking things, then maybe we're looting them and not honoring him. But that's okay. We can loot if you want. I don't want that, though, because it's gross and yucky from a dead person. But maybe we could loot some other things, like gold or food.
Well, Artemis does have some food now, which we will need, and which we would have asked for if this halfling were alive.
Oh, yay! That is good. Okay, so, but is your cape magical?
No, not at all. It's just a simple cape.
Oh,
That's
that is
motive.
so sad.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
cape is a +6, so I understand that, you know, you don't know what it's like to have a magical cape, but ew. And then she just scurries off.
Oh wait, sense motive on Skyler.
Okay, Chu, I need you to make a bluff check.
Okay.
Against,
I'm going to
Darek's-
use my lucky from Sarah BC1.
All right, against his.
I'm gonna use my lucky.
Oh,
Oh. I don't know. Good.
18.
All right.
it's a not magic cloak. You don't think it is. And then Miramath, your sense motive against Skylar's bluff.
Mine's
She's
a
not
10.
bluffing. She's not bluffing.
You've got a +6 cloak?
She's not
She does.
bluffing.
Is
It
this
does.
is this your family's cloak? Or...
Yeah. See, they
Oh, yeah,
gave
you're
me
correct,
a lot of they gave me a lot of gold for my adventure, which was like really nice, but also like definitely wasn't enough because I really wanted a +10 cloak, but whatever. +6 is fine.
Oh my god. Yeah. If...
What is this ranking of +6?
yeah.
It's magical, and not to mention it goes with my +5 crossbow that I have. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but like this outfit that I have on was actually like sun-kissed by the sun god. So this was really expensive.
Wait, Jared, you seriously allowed all this?
Is this a real thing?
She's not lying.
She's not lying.
Did
She
you
is
just
not
never send your character sheet?
She is not telling you falsehoods.
I want to do an insight check.
Okay.
Guys, let's make this.
Meanwhile, Nathan is standing there holding.
Yes, holding a child.
And I also say, yes, it seems to have been bitten by some animal, perhaps a
The
cow.
kid bit you?
No.
Gross, I thought it was dead.
Ooh, that's only a
Halfling
14.
Was bitten.
I'm so confused. Are you still burying it, or do you just want her cloak and nice thing?
I don't need any of her things. I'm just confused as to how she got them.
I'm
But
also confused. What are we calling the mortician?
I put the body down and I go looking for a shovel.
You can find a shovel. The ground itself is not the greatest. You know, anything buried here would decompose. Obviously, it's a swamp, so like it's more likely going to get dug up and eaten rather than be peaceful. You could also burn it as an option. You can still bury it. I don't care. Either way. I'm just letting you know the long-term status.
Are there rocks that I could put on top of it?
Yeah, you could build a cairn. Yeah, you can dig out some swamp rocks.
So I would do that to kind of protect the body a little bit more.
Okay.
Jared, while he's working out there and Skylar's going on about her outfit, I'm going to go inside looking to loot because I'm under the impression that we're looting this. But I do so in a very, again, my arms are crossed and I'm sort of looking down my nose at everything and just sort of taking one hand and sort of like picking things up like just by 2 fingers, looking at it, setting it down.
You can hear Skylar in your head saying, ew.
I mean, I'm saying ew out loud sometimes.
Okay. Upstairs. Well, give me just a perception on the house.
Sure. I am. I don't think I'm seeing anything, Jared. It's an 8.
I mean, you could see the blood to where this guy was.
Ew.
There are pieces of his leather armor that were cut astray from the attack, but there's nothing that jumps out at you as.
I'd be afraid if it jumped out.
It's true.
Okay, that's fine. That'll take up my time just searching through. But
Jared, what's immediately outside of his house? Can you paint me a picture?
Outside of his little hut area, let me go.
Where I'm standing.
You're basically on the path that goes back towards where you were coming from. Basically, if you had gone right instead of left at the last intersection, there is on the far side of the house, the lagoon from the ocean kind of comes in a little bit, and then the rest is just like a raised wet earth muck kind of thing. There's a small tool garden shed and maybe like 25 to 28 herbs and kind of vegetables growing.
Are there any in front of the house? Is there anything that isn't wet? Maybe like a small little patch of flowers or cute little grass?
So not right outside of the house, but there's he's got some window boxes that have some growing herbs, and they're more medicinal or cooking. They're not really.
I'm looking for larger land area, like a field or.
No, there's no large fields in this swamp.
Okay. And so Skylar then is just gonna kind of stomp her feet like a little baby tantrum, and she's gonna be like, "Ugh, you guys, this is so ew. Can we go?"
I'm gonna check Miramath on how he's doing with covering the body in rocks.
Yeah, he's covering the body of rocks. You see him trying to. He's got it mostly covered. You see him trying to stack these 3 specifically oddly colored rocks in a very specific formation. It kind of keeps slipping, so he's trying to replace it, and he's spending a lot of time focused on that.
I'm gonna try to help him.
Relatively done.
Sweet. Miramath, did you need any help? I noticed you've been over here for a little while.
Yes, I think if you could just help me align these stones, then I would be happy to be on our way.
Yes, of course. And I'll walk up to him and like have him tell me where to hold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah, let's prop another rock underneath it. Perfect.
Yeah. After a couple minutes of working together, you get a nice kind of tripod of rocks in the right order, and you're all pretty pleased with yourself.
I'm pretty pleased with Paizo, who's now hosting us. So thank you, Paizo.
Hey, thanks, Paizo.
And but Dharek is less than pleased at this rock situation. So he's going to go up and he's going to exit the house as he's finishing. Miramath is finishing up. Dharek will exit and definitely go judge his work. Probably not saying anything to him, but speaking volumes with sort of like looking at him and then at the rock and back at him, that rock, back at him.
If you want, Dharek, you can roll a knowledge religion if you have it. SKYLER as well, because you were kind of around there. ARTEMIS as well, because you watched him doing this.
I don't have that.
I don't have it either, so I shall not roll it.
What's up ahead, Jared? I'm just gonna tiptoe through this muck.
Probably a lot of swamp, Skylar.
I was asking Jared, not Dharek.
It's gonna be a lot of swamp. If you can continue down the path if you'd like, but it looks like it's just more creeping vines and willows and bits and pieces of. You see a couple more pieces of dead animal here and there, similar to the same one that you found when you first got into the swamp.
You guys, are we done here? I mean, at least on the beach this morning, I could pretend I was still on vacation with the Prince of Ambadron.
You call that a beach?
It was the closest thing to a beach that we've seen all day, Dharek.
You were never on a beach with the Prince of Ambadron. You were locked away in his little fort.
Yeah, but I talked my way out of that, and then we hung out on the beach.
Hang out on the he tried to chase you down and you escaped, I thought.
No, Dharek. That's just what I told Mom and Dad.
Oh my god.
You guys finish up with your rites.
Yes.
With the burial that we'll never get more background on because it belongs to Nathan. So you won't do that.
Just nothing.
And you catch up to. Are you guys just siblings or are you twins?
We're just siblings.
Okay.
Who's older?
I think I'm younger.
Okay.
You catch up to the Drakes.
He's older.
A little ways under the path,
No, I'm not. You're
up the path. And you continue. You go back. What's your play here?
I think we should keep following this path, everyone. Maybe it leads to civilization. We've been here for at least a day. I'm not sure how long we're going to last out here.
Forever. Let's go. So she just kind of starts stomping up the path. And every dead animal and thing that she sees, she's just like, ew, ew.
Yeah,
ew.
guys, Skylar already missed one date. How is she going to get to all the rest?
Shut up, Dharek.
Skylar, if you could say ew a little quieter, we were warned about a...
Ew! And she just stepped on something really gushy as you were talking.
All right, by all means, walk at the front.
Yeah, it's a squish squash kind of climb through the swamp. Your boots are definitely gonna want to get either repaired magically or cleaned or something when this is all done.
I'm clean with every step.
Just take a step first. After probably another hour of hiking through the swamplands, you come across a small clearing in the willows. The mangroves pull back a little bit, and opening in front of you, about 20 yards ahead, is a 10-foot high, give or take, mound of branches, logs, and trees kind of nestled into a narrow, muddy clearing. You can see and hear flies buzzing and swarming around this this mound of rotting vegetation and piled brambles.
Dharek doesn't stop. He just goes around.
Okay. You have to get relatively close to get around it, but you don't have to get up to it. You rotate around and skirting kind of the edge. You find on the far side, you can see there is a narrow opening that would allow something in and out. Give me a perception. Everyone can give me a perception who's looking around and checking this out.
Good.
5.
20,
My lucky
22.
number on this show.
10.
I got a 2, a 5, a 10, and a Nathan?
22.
Oh, 22. Oh, that's
I'm a 13.
way different than 2. You clearly see, now that you're a little bit closer to this thing, mixed in with the mud and the brambles, appear to be some animal bones, some bones that are a little bit larger than some animal bones. They look somewhat human-sized. And on the far end next to the entrance is a small 2-foot wide kind of pool of putrid water mixed with blood and probably some other fluids in there that the
Detect
flies
magic.
are
So-
really enjoying.
So Dharek does not relay any of that information to them. Instead, he just goes, "Oh, no, 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 no," and he just he does what is very natural to him, which is when he doesn't like something, he just wants to get away from it. He basically disappears. So he goes stealth mode to kind of like hide from the thing that is grossing him out.
Okay.
So he's gonna sneak off as quickly as he can. Probably, if there's an exit out that far side as you were describing, he'd sort of as surreptitiously as he can make his way.
Yeah, there's like a little game exit path kind of thing. Give me a stealth check.
Just
All
to
right.
be clear, he's going to try and stealth while saying, no, no, no.
No, you can be clear about it, Nathan, and I'll be clear with you. Okay, Miramath? All right?
Wow.
I said, ooh, 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 no, and then I did my stealth check.
Okay.
All right? Be clear. But because I was saying ooh, 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 you do have a point, so it's a 12.
Okay. All right. You're as stealthily as you think you need to move. What are the rest of y'all doing?
I want to detect magic on this nasty.
Let's see if there's something there worth detecting magic on. Stand by. You cast your detect magic, and I will tell you as soon as I find the entry. There is no magic emanating from within or around the mound itself. However, the little putrid pool of liquid on the edge has the faint hint of divination magic returned to you.
Ooh.
So, Jared, just to let you know my intention, Dharek is probably not paying enough attention to know if they are or are not behind him. He didn't like what he saw, so he's just moving on.
Is he constant moving on, or is he kind of gonna? Because before you went a little bit, kind of slowed down a little bit to see if they followed.
No, I think he assumes they're behind him. I mean, why wouldn't they be? This was a gross thing. Why would we stick around?
Okay.
And he also really was very grossed out by it, so he definitely wants to be further away.
Okay.
I cast message on Dharek.
Is that a touch?
It
I don't
says
know
the
if it's
range
touch,
is
but I
100
think-
feet.
35.
Mine says 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
Well, there you go then.
So it's 110.
Now that only goes from you to him and him to you.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm going, oh my God, Dharek, where are you?
Shh. Skyler? Wait, where's the roast? Roast. Big bone, blood, and gross water. Too much. Come on, we're leaving. Where are you not here? Why are you not here?
Yeah,
So
Dharek,
now I'm like turning
gross.
around to like look.
Everything here is gross, Dharek. Everything.
Yeah, so let's get out of the swamp, Skyler.
I
Why
am
is that so
trying.
hard to understand?
But I don't know
Why is
where
that so
you
hard to
went because, like
So-
normal, you just disappear.
At this point, I think that they're done whispering, and you can probably just hear Dharek from further on in the woods.
Just yelling.
He's like, oh, yeah, I know. The swamp is super gross, Skyler. All right, and Mir, whatever his name is, he's so and Artemy or whatever. They're the worst. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out where you are and what direction you went, so maybe we can follow you.
Away,
Hey-
Skyler.
Hey
away.
guys, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear everything.
Who is
Okay.
that? Who is that? Are they cute?
I mean, like, one is kind of cute if you, like, squint a little bit, and the other one desperately needs a makeover.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
All right.
invite them along and try to get rid of Artemis and whatever.
You guys, let's go this way. And she points to the way she heard Dharek.
I'm gonna look at Miramath and start walking that way.
Okay.
But I'm gonna look at him with like this, like, we gotta go.
Okay. You skirt around the giant mud mound.
Looking at Nathan's face this whole time.
You see, you come around the corner and you see Dharek just kind of looking back at you like well, where are you? But that's not all that you see. Standing about 10 yards behind Dharek, staring back at him, is you see a hairless kind of humanoid lurched over on dog kind of legs. Its mouth has two little arms next to it with little 3-fingered hands, and it's got
Dharek.
very large 3-fingered toes on two very
Dharek.
monstrous legs.
If I was in the front, would I notice
Oh yeah,
this
you would.
first?
Yeah, you would see it.
You would see it as you came around the corner to see him. Yes.
So can I act?
I mean, you can. I mean, it's gonna be initiative because it knows you're there. It's not a surprise round situation.
Dark behind you.
But
Okay. So should we roll initiative
yeah,
then?
let's get initiative in here.
Some niche.
Dark was very loud, and he rolled a 27 on his perception.
I rolled a 1, so that's a 5.
Oh. Today's rolls are brought to you by crap and poop. Wow.
Crap and poop, eh? Ooh, what a bonus to it. How is this a level 1 encounter?
But
Is anyone above a 23?
No.
Okay. just throwing it out there. I rolled really well, so.
when you yes, no, that's a no.
Who's above a 10?
12.
13. No, 14.
5.
What about, you got a 5? What about
Yeah.
Dark?
I got a 7,
7, okay.
which, just for those keeping track, which I know is clearly our enraptured audience, that's the lowest I can possibly roll.
Oh, wow. That's a
Same with a
big,
5.
initiative bonus.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
a
that's
plus.
a real nice initiative. though.
+6.
Hey, good news, guys. I already used my smite for the day.
Good
Good.
news.
If
I've
only
already
there
used
was-
Shocking Grasp.
1 or 2 defensible positions that you had seen that you could have relaxed in.
Also, good news, everybody. Sarah BC1 has donated $75 for
Ooh.
a random wild man.
Chaotic magic!
Wonderful. Let's go ahead. Let's figure out what that's doing.
Oh, good.
Yes, let's.
Katie,
Thank you, Sarah.
roll me a d20. Just so someone rolls it.
5. This
5.
is Skylar's numbers. 5.
And then Nathan, roll me a d10.
Okay.
Oh, God.
7.
7.
Is it Nathan?
It is not. It is
Skylar.
Dark, actually.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh.
Definitely.
Oh.
The sight of this creature and the impending combat wells up some emotions inside of you, and you can feel them literally rising up your through your digestion tract into your esophagus, and you let forth just a giant belch of butterflies and bugs, and there might have been a bird in there.
Ew!
Oh.
When you see him on this, when the fauna clears,
Ew.
you notice that Dharek is now sporting a fancy new set of reindeer antlers.
Is this permanent?
It is unknown right now. I know it lasts for 24 hours. Dharek, you feel that either antler has a separate power. The left antler has the ability to heal, and the right antler has the ability to harm.
Oh my God!
Headbutt a creature with either or for 1d4 positive energy or 1d4 negative damage.
This is amazing.
Oh my God, Dharek. Don't freak out.
What?
Don't freak out.
What are these? What?
It's
No,
I like your horns,
bad.
buddy.
no.
it's not that bad. It's cute.
Oh, great horns. I like them. I don't know why I'm Australian, but here.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, I can't hold an accent.
And in addition to that, this creature will
Oh, fuck.
walk up, or how far is he? He'll run
Oh,
up.
you said he was 10 yards away.
Yeah, he's 10 yards away.
30
Which
feet.
is 30 feet.
Does he have a speed of 30?
So he does. He has a speed of 40, actually.
Oh.
So he will move up to Dharek and try to slice him with, no, let's make him bite. He's gonna try and bite. Yeah, he's gonna try and bite Dharek.
Also, just a reminder for me, what's that Bitbox battle box? Bitbox.
Oh, that is a reroll. Because I see Sarah BC1 became the bit boss. He gave you a
And-
reroll.
Just
You
want to make
just
sure
wanted that. You just wanted it out there.
Yeah, but
All right.
also I want a reminder.
Well, since we're doing this, Tyrex99 donated $5. Says Team Nathan. So Nathan
Hey.
has a lucky.
Sweet.
I rolled a 3 on the bite, and he actually has a -2 to hit. So unnatural 1 to bite
Wow.
you. And that is his turn. If it can be called him. That brings us to... Oh, let me start the combat music.
Yeah, I was just about to
Ironscape
say
is
that.
hard to sort
Battle
out.
music.
It's hard. That's going to bring us to Nathan.
I like to think that Dharek was so difficult to hit because he was like dancing around trying to figure out what's going on, and he didn't even really understand that something was attacking him. He was just very concerned about the aim.
I think that plays.
Yeah. I mean, a bunch of bugs and birds and
Yeah.
butterflies flew out of your head, so it danced around a little bit.
So I've got the movement to get up there. Yes. 30
Yes.
Feet?
Yes.
Can I get into a flanking position with Dharek?
Not a flanking, but you can get adjacent to Dharek. You get next to him.
Okay.
Bestie.
Okay. But then I will. I've got my. I mean, I walk around with my shield out, and so I can move up and draw my sword at the same time.
Do you have a base attack bonus of 1 or better?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Oh.
Then you can indeed do that.
So I'm gonna have my short sword out, and I'm gonna attack this beastie. And I'm gonna use one of my. Wait, is my lucky a reroll? Or I would have had to call it originally.
Lucky is essentially advantage.
Okay, so I would have had to already call that. So I'll use my reroll.
Okay.
I'll use my reroll. And I rolled 1 better. Which will be a 15 to hit.
1 better was enough.
Oh,
Yes!
You hit this creature. This I don't know what to call him. Maybe a soggy swamp monster? Soggy
Kind of feels like it looks like a Demogorgon. I'm picturing a Demogorgon.
He looks a little Demogorgon-y, but he looks, yeah. Except if it was like maybe dog legs with claws. And not
Like
a
strange
plant.
mix between Demogorgon and Demodog, like the halfway point.
Kinda.
Oh, that's max damage.
oh.
I don't like
That
to do
is 8 damage.
8 damage.
Right here.
Oh. That was a good hit.
It was.
I
Thank you
like
for
it.
noticing.
What? Sorry, I just read a stat on this guy.
He only has 8 hit points. He's dead.
You're level 1s. I'm like, why is this bad? Okay. So yeah, you cut into him with your sword. He lets out an unworldly shriek. It's like, and Katie, what's Skyler doing?
Skyler is going to move within 25 feet of this thing and hit it with an acid splash.
Okay, you will have the shooting into melee penalty, but I believe acid splash is against touch AC, is it not?
It says range close, 25 feet.
What's it say on the target?
I don't know.
I have the same spell.
No.
Acid splash is range close.
It says you must succeed
Yep.
on a ranged touch attack to hit your
Yeah.
target.
Yeah.
So touch AC. So it's gonna be a little bit easier to hit.
Okay.
Bones.
So I rolled a hit first.
Yeah, so you're gonna roll a ranged attack. So
Okay.
it's your
14.
14. That is enough.
Nice
Awesome.
work.
Um, I have
That's
to
gonna be
check a
1.
thing. Stand by. Okay, go ahead.
1d3. Ready? Ready for this? Wait, I'm trying to figure out how I determine what it is.
Oh, you rolled the 6, but didn't.
Yeah.
Your one.
Oh, 1, 2 is 1, 2, or 3, 4 is 4.
I rolled a 5, so you
Oh,
chose
that's
I
3.
would say that's usually 3.
Woo!
That's 3.
Max damage.
An orb of acid flies at this creature's eye, splooshes all over him, and he lets out a little bit quieter of a yip, but definitely did some damage to him.
Nice.
Dark, there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, no, this is just too much. And Dharek needs to throw up because it's just gross. So he's gonna just get out of there and try to throw up.
Okay, are you gonna full withdraw or or
Well, I would like to withdraw, but I don't have a weapon in my hand, so I don't think I can technically do like a tactical withdrawal. I think I just have to probably suffer the attack of opportunity, I would guess.
I feel like you can. Well, Jim Jam's in chat here. What do you say, Jim?
Jim, side with me, your best friend,
So,
because it's very important. Because my character just wants to throw up.
I
that's
feel
all.
like right now you have the antlers, so you could work defensively with those.
Yeah, I don't think you need a weapon to withdraw. So
That's
I'll
actually true. The antlers probably do count as a natural weapon in that, right?
yeah, because you get the
Yeah.
headbutt.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I would like to do a what does that call, a fighting withdraw? Is that the
Defense, yeah, tactical movement,
I
something.
don't know. I think that's a thing I'm allowed to do.
Are you
So
in strike?
I'll allow it. Fighting defensively, yeah.
yeah, I would like to fight defensively to withdraw.
All right, I'll allow it.
I don't know if that's a thing I'm allowed to do. Very confused.
You move your 30 feet. I believe that is a full round action. Do it that way.
Yeah, and then I throw up. I like
And then you
like
Ew, Dharek. Ew.
yeah.
There was a moth that didn't quite clear.
Done.
Oh God.
So it's like some vomit and then a little flutter and it's not pretty. It's not
Yeah,
pleasant.
Darek's trying to figure this whole thing out because nothing like this has ever happened to him before. So this is, and it's very, very gross and very ew.
Yes. I've never seen deer antlers on a man. That brings us. Did I skip? I did skip Artemis. Yeah. You're
No,
right.
I'm the last. I'm last to go.
Yeah. I just didn't put you on my list. 'cause
Oh,
I,
that's hurtful.
I just felt you'd probably try to cast and fail the check. So
Oh,
getting ahead
okay.
of the game.
Well, joke's on you. I'm gonna cast. No. Can I do any roll to see if this creature is undead?
You can do a. I will give. I don't know what to do for this one. I'll give you a knowledge religion or knowledge planes.
Oh, I have. Yep. Nope. No. I don't have either one of those. Never mind. I messed it up with Arcana. Okay, so never mind. You are gonna see Artemis put his fingers like this and go pew, and is going to
gonna cast
cast
as well?
Flare, which is a cantrip.
Flare.
Yes,
Okay.
which you have to beat my spell DC.
What? Which is?
It's 14.
You say 14?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 14.
Next question.
Uh-huh.
Does Flare have spell resistance?
Yes. Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
So you're gonna need to roll me a spell resistance check here.
Okay, okay.
I'll say his spell resistance.
Oh, natural 20!
All right.
Why did I waste it on
Number.
that?
I don't want to tell you anyway.
Yeah.
That's fine. You clear it. Okay. So Flare fires off. There is a burst of light in front of this
Brilliant
creature.
light.
And I get a save, I believe.
Yes.
Fortitude save.
Uh-huh.
And his fort is +3, and I've rolled a natural 20 on the die.
Wow!
I think you just
Back
passed,
to
Jared.
back.
Uh,
Back to back.
Okay, well,
so your
this
your
light
spell
just
resistance be damned.
goes over his shoulder and dissipates. And I look even more sad than I did earlier.
But the spell went off.
It did. It did. Can I draw my weapon?
You
Or no,
have
that was-
you can draw as a move instead of a move.
Yeah, I will draw my Elven Curve Blade then.
All right, Elven Curve Blade out. That brings us back to me. And Nathan, you're the only one there, friend.
Yeah, the other guy abandoned me. To
Yeah.
I
vomit.
tried.
I used the natural 20, right? Maybe it's gone. Maybe it's out of that die.
I really hope it is.
We'll see. He's going to try and... It's a full round action. He's going to bite. He's going to do a bite
Okay.
and 2 claws. So first the bite. Oh, I wish someone was here to witness this.
Is it another 20?
It is another natural 20.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to roll these 2 claws.
Oh my god.
Well, the first claw was a natural 1.
Whoa!
So I'm going to say he was so excited by his bite that he went to claw and just like mistook your placement. You kind of deflected it a little bit with the shield as you threw your hands up in defense of the bite. But you are going to take...
Ouch. It hurts.
Oh, and it's double. Oh, no. You are going to take... Oh, no. You're gonna take 10 damage.
Mm.
Plus, I need a DC 12 will save.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. You know what? I'm going to use a lucky right now and roll 2 d20s at the same time.
Do that.
Seems like I would want it. Okay. I got a 12 and a 14 on the die. Will is +2, so I get up to a 16.
Okay, you successfully save. You feel dark thoughts start to seep in to your mind. Dark, sinful thoughts, murder, lust, pride, things a paladin specifically should not be thinking about.
And I say, heck no!
You say, no, deity of choice, help me against my demons.
Mm-hmm.
We won't figure out what that deity is
Never.
because it's a Nathan thing.
Yep.
And that was his turn, which brings it to you now, sir.
I would like to do a full attack action. How can I do that? How many do I get then?
Right now, you're level 1, my friend. You get 1 attack.
But I would like to do it fully.
Yes.
I mean, you could put your all into it if you'd like.
I would like to do that.
It's still going to be 1 swing of said sword.
Let's make it good. Come on.
Fully commit.
Come on, dice. Come on, dice. You know what? I'm in the fight for my life. I'm going to use my other lucky.
All right.
Let's try and get up to that critical range. Oh, we got close. That's a 16 on the dice plus 5, 21.
The 16 itself is going to hit it, so no
Oh.
sweat there.
Come on. Come on, damage. Minimum damage. Dang it, 3.
3, oh no, you should have done more than that.
Yeah, I should have. I really should have.
Yeah. Because he's going to get to go again before your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I know you said you could put your all into it, but do you want to take a move action or anything? You have the option. I just want to...
No. I will stand up here and I will defend my ragtag group.
Okay. Katie, you just saw Miramath get bit to shit.
You would think that on a scale from... Yeah, from 1 to 12, he's like a 2.
But how's the creature looking? Does he look like,
the creature, if we were playing a different game and a different edition, I might call him bloodied. On a scale of 30 to 0, he's at about a 16.
Oh,
Okay.
dang it.
Okay. Then I am going to just kind of like lift my hands up a little bit, and you can't tell if this magic is coming from her bracelet or her ring or her copious amounts, of jewelry that she's wearing. But all of a sudden, this just giant magic missile just comes flying from her and into this dude.
Yes.
Okay. You fire a magic missile off. The first thing I need you to do is roll a spell resistance check.
Okay. What do I add to that? Anything?
It should be your caster
Modifier.
and if you have any feats, spell penetration.
Probably your intelligence modifier.
I did do that on one of my characters recently. I just don't remember who.
Yeah, I took it on hero, but not anybody else.
In the meantime, Katie, I think it's important that you know that Scott Danusa became the Boss Battle Box champion
Ooh!
and gave you a reroll.
Oh, okay, awesome. Oh, I'm not so scared. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna use that reroll because that was a 5.
Nice
It's like
work,
your
Scott.
9th 5.
I know, I roll 5s here. Much better. That's a 16.
That overcomes his spell resistance.
Okay,
Yay.
Give me some damage.
So, you're going to get hit with 4 points of damage, and he's going to be dazzled.
for 1 round.
That's from your moat thing, right?
Yes.
Is there a save to that portion? I just don't know it.
Let me check.
Or I guess what's that ability called? I can just look it up myself.
Yeah, you know we're not
It's
allowed
my
to do
bloodline arcana. Whenever I cast an evocation spell, targets that fail their saves are dazzled by tiny sparkling starlights for 1 round per level.
But he didn't roll a save.
Fail.
So I gotta find it.
I would just give it to her.
It says any evocation spell.
Yeah,
Any of-
but you also said if they fail a save.
Well, you fail because there is no save. See, it's an auto fail.
Raw as written, I can still see good. Still see good.
Well, you honored it last week.
Because you killed it with that same shot.
Well, there's that.
I mean, to be fair, I think you have all the kills of the group so far.
No, I have one kill. I have 1 kill.
Did I kill this guy?
No, not yet.
I don't have any.
You definitely blasted him with some force energy, and he definitely felt it. Dark. Dharek.
Pull out a dagger,
All right, you've pulled a dagger.
and I begin trying to saw off the ant.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Roll to see which one he starts with. The one that will help us?
You got to get it off. It'll take you around, but you can. You notice your dagger is cutting into it.
Oh
You can.
Does it hurt?
It's not pleasant, but it's more.
Like tugging at your
It's
skull
more
kind of thing.
pressure. Have you ever had a tooth pulled? Like it's more pressure than pain.
That hurts.
That hurts a lot.
I mean, like at the dentist, not.
Not when you do
So
it
it's
yourself.
just a weird feeling.
It's weird. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then he'll keep going at it.
Okay.
Wait, didn't you say that he knows what they do, though?
He does. I mean,
But they are gross.
they are growing out of his head.
And I'm just yelling, get it off! Get it off! Ugh!
You can get through it by the end of your turn. Artemis, there's some chaos happening around.
How far am I away from this creature?
You're about 20 feet at this point.
Since I see Miramath in trouble, I am going to move up, flanking him. The monster, not Miramath.
I mean, you could. That would
I
save me a
could.
lot of trouble.
It
no,
would.
You can get there. That's fine.
And like from his back, I want to just try to cut through his body with my elven blade.
Okay, you're gonna get a +2 for flanking.
16?
16 will cut him.
Yes. Okay.
Cut him deep.
Let's see damage.
Roll that D10.
You should hope it's a lot, because
It's 7 on.
7 is a lot.
It's
Not-
decent. It's
not
not
enough.
enough.
This creature is definitely looking worse for wear. There is black and green ichor flowing from his cuts.
Does it almost look like if 4 party members had attacked it, it might have done enough?
Depending on what that 4th one did, maybe.
I don't know where you're going with this, but I feel like there's some sort of animosity aimed towards me, and really, I'm just trying to do what's best for Dharek.
Yep.
Literally.
Playing your character.
The ooze coming from this creature's body has a sickly sweet smell. It doesn't smell like blood, but there is a strong sickly sweet scent. He will take a 5-foot step to get out of the flank, and the question is, does he wheel and turn on Artie? He does not. He's going to stay on Miramath because he still sees you. The shield is shining, you're glimmering, he sees
Splendid.
with the creature. So he's going to try and... This bite worked. This bite worked. He's going to try that bite again. Oh, but he rolled a 4.
Oh.
The jaws of this creature with its little like army tendrils next to the face clamp down right next to your arm, but they miss. And that brings it to you.
Can I take a 5-foot step to flank it again?
It would be diagonal.
You would need 10 feet to get there.
Darn. All right. Well, then I will just straight up attack it. Oh, 18 on the dice. Plus 5, 23.
That is a hit.
Oh, thank
Sure,
goodness.
that's a hit.
Oh, get it.
5 damage.
Are you sure it's 5 and maybe not 6? All right, 5 damage.
I mean,
This creature he's woozy and it's
my
ready
God.
to drop, but you just can't do it. Just can't drive it
that's
home.
the battle of the short sword, though.
That brings us to Killer over here. Skyler, what's up?
Acid splash.
All right, give me a
Hopefully.
ranged touch.
Spell resistance?
There's no spell resistance on Acid Splash.
Right.
Woo! 18.
18 is enough to hit it even with the penalty for being engaged in combat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Describe,
I'm rolling a d4 just for fun.
I mean, he only has 1. You only need
well, I
one.
rolled a 1.
All right. Describe how your Acid Splash kills this
So
creature for me.
basically, Skylar's acid splash, like when you think of what acid splash is, you think it's like gross and awful, but instead hers is like shimmery, sparkly, almost kind of like a metallic, like almost what you think liquid mercury would look like, and it just kind of hits him in the face, and at first he's just kind of shocked and it doesn't do anything, and then after a second it just starts eating away at his face until he like completely melts from this gooey, silvery sparkliness.
Gross.
And Skylar goes, ew!
Skyler, help! Get it off! What is it? Why is
Oh
this
my
happening?
god, Dharek,
Skyler,
ew! It's so
do
gross!
something!
Dharek.
Help! Do something!
What am I supposed to
And
do?
then I burp a butterfly at her.
Ew!
Why is this happening to me?
Okay, stay
Get
still.
it off. Get it off.
Stay
What
still.
is it? What is it? What is
So
it?
I go and I kind of touch and accidentally poke myself with the one on the right.
I believe I said the right was Healy.
Yes.
How much do I get back?
It's 1d4.
Give you 1d4 from Adam here. He's gonna roll a 1d4 from his magical antler.
Roll a 4.
Do what I want to do. And roll a 1.
Hey, that's
It's
fine.
a very bizarre sensation to be stabbed, but also healed.
So then I kind of like take a second. I'm like, what? Dharek, I think that,
What is it?
ew.
Skyler?
I don't know. It just like, it like gave me a gross splinter and I don't know, but now I kind of like feel better. And she pokes it again.
What are you
The
doing?
effect doesn't happen the second time.
Okay. I don't, and so she pokes the other one.
You're poking it right as he's getting ready to
Cut it off.
getting through it. Roll a d4.
4 damage.
Oh, you jerk.
A sharp, intense
Dharek!
pain shoots through
What
your
are you
hand.
doing? I feel like the blood coming off her hand. What is happening?
Ew,
Ew,
Dharek,
gross! Get away, Skyler!
Oh, ew, Dharek, you're the one that has antlers growing out of
Why
your
do I
head.
have antlers growing out of my head?
I
What
don't
is
know,
that thing?
Dharek. I
What did that
don't
do to
know,
me?
Dharek. So I prestidigitation on him to make them seem as if they went away.
That's not strong enough to do that.
Okay.
Then
You could put
Don't
little
do
bells on them.
I decorated them like a Christmas tree with little ornaments.
you should just start picking like wild baby's breath up and
Yeah.
creating. Occasionally, a little bird comes out.
Dharek, you may be stuck like this for forever. The least I can do is make it look cute.
That is not funny, Skyler. Stop.
Oh, you're like a little reindeer. Oh, you're so cute.
So, so the question is, did I get through cutting it off or did I get like halfway through?
You got pretty much through about the time that she went to touch it. So it's almost like You got through. She touched it and kind of broke it that last smoosh.
So that was the hurdy one,
That was
right?
the
Yes.
one.
So now you just have
Now-
You have a little nub currently.
Can I pick that one up? Well, it's in my hand, I would guess.
Yeah, it would fall out.
So it's not hurting me in my hand, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna poke Skyler with it.
All right, roll to hit. Technically, you're proficient with daggers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's basically going to function like I believe it's a ransor, the 3-bladed dagger thing.
Well, if it's a dagger, do I have weapon finesse on it?
I mean,
Just murders his sister.
3-bladed dagger?
It's a 16 on the die, and I don't have any bonuses.
You're in chat. What's the 3-bladed dagger thing called?
It's a 16 on the die, Jared. Or Katie.
I don't know what your AC is.
Mine?
Yeah.
12.
That's
Fuck.
bonus to hit.
Yeah, you're gonna kill me.
You stab your sister, as I'm sure you've done before.
Well, no, I was looking to just poke her like in the shoulder. Like I was just trying
I mean, okay, you still poke her, but it's still 1d4 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's right in the heart.
Oh, and it is 4 damage.
Oh my goodness. How many?
Oh my god.
Miramath doesn't know if he should intervene or not.
Dharek, stop! Ow!
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
I back away.
What I would guess that I saw is like my goal was to just poke, but like the damage that is done, I drop it and I'm like, oh.
Wait, how come
What's
that one could
happening?
damage me again, but the other one couldn't heal me again? That's
Wait.
cheating.
Wait. One of those antlers heals people?
I don't know, okay? I poked that one, gave me a gross splinter, and then it made me feel better. And then I touched the other one and it hurt me. And then Dharek had to poke me with it.
Here. Okay, I'm sorry. And I give her a potion of cure light wound.
Yes.
1d8
Dharek,
plus 1.
can I touch your antler that's still on your head?
No. Get away. Gross.
Okay.
How much
I
should I get
look
back?
at Dharek bleeding and I say, can I see if it's a healing antler?
No. Softly you say it.
Oh my gosh, Dharek, how many points am I getting back?
What roll? It's your potion of cure light wounds, Skyler. Well, why would I drink it? That's weird. Why are you being weird?
Points you are talking about.
Nathan, when you approach Dharek, you can see behind him that muddy hovel thing in the background. There is now what appears to be a slight steam rising from it.
Oh my god.
Just point it out.
There seems to be steam rising from the hut.
In fact, I'll give everybody a perception check, a smell-based perception check.
Ooh, what does a 19 get me?
Less
Nat
than it gets
20!
me.
Well, never mind. I guess I don't see.
Some of you,
22.
maybe all of you,
Not me. I know nothing.
Even though you saw it.
well, maybe he doesn't
I
have
saw it, but I didn't smell it.
he doesn't have a sense of
Smell check.
you smell that same sickly sweet odor that came off of that creature.
Why does that thing smell so much? And why is it coming from that gross mound? And why do I have antlers on my head? And why are we stuck in this swamp? And why am I perspiring so much?
Everyone
Dharek, you
prepare.
perspire like that all the time.
No, I
Everyone
do
prepare
not,
for battle.
Skyler.
There could be another one we deal with.
Okay,
I-
no. I'm sorry, but no. And I just start walking away.
Dharek, don't be such a baby.
I'm not being a baby. I'm an antler man now, and I don't know why.
Can I do a sleight of hand to try
But
to
I'm
touch
gonna
his antler?
take the antler from the ground with me, Jared. I'm gonna pick that up from the
Pretty
ground.
one. Okay.
Because now I don't know. Now I'm worried. Is it a part of me? Like, do I need it?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't understand. Like, am I going to lose something of me? Now I'm very concerned about why
Did your
I cut
finger
it
fall
off.
or did it
I'm having like a weird crisis on top of a crisis.
Let's take this moment before we go further down this path here. Let's check in with the viewers, see what they got to say. I see we got raided by that girl at that place.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you for the raid. Alex Rogue 460 says everyone stop touching things.
That's true.
Scott Denuzo said a while ago, sorry.
Is that what he said?
Yep. I think it was just probably me sitting here with my facial expressions. Everything else happened.
This seems like a Scott Denuzo thing.
Chat has pointed out that you're somewhat of a guntler at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Voss wants to know why no power attack, Nathan.
I don't have that. I could smite. No. I'm a paladin, but I used my smite. We haven't taken a long rest yet.
Yeah.
So I've already used my smite for the day.
And McCranky Stank mentioning earlier to you, Jared, that they'll buy you a dragon lore if you TPK these fools right now within the next 5 minutes. Now, I don't know what fools they were referencing. Probably
was
someone
that,
in
was
chat.
that less than 5 minutes ago? Because I gotta die. We can do it. Jim Jam's in there talking trash.
Yes.
Still think that I should be able to dazzle you with my magic missile.
I mean, I didn't have a save.
Again, you can dazzle him, but he has to save.
Then save.
Cast a spell that triggers a save. It's a very simple process. Well, let's see. We have some cheers. We got Sarah BC1, Scott Denuzo. Mandalil gifted a sub to Duchess of Dinos. The former Vol resubbed, which is awesome. And we have a new follow from Jedi Knight Frey.
Ooh.
Welcome, welcome.
Jedi Knight Free or Jedi Knight Frey?
Frey?
I think Frey.
F-R-E-Y?
Yeah, Frey.
That's like Faye, but with an R.
It's true.
Frey.
It's true. I think this is probably a good point for a little mid-show break.
Oh.
I'm looking down at Adam to see if my timing is correct.
It's pretty darn close, I
I
think.
mean, you're close.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little break.
And while we break, Miramath, as the two siblings argue, is just going to slip out a wand of Cure Light Wounds and tap himself once and slip it back.
But we do have high perception checks, so we'll probably have to roll.
You were focused. You were smelling. You
Wait,
all were
We'll probably
busy.
have to roll those out.
What about me?
Ooh, I
What
got a
about
5.
me?
Everyone was smelling.
I got a 5.
And look at that, a mid-show break.
Miramath, how dare you?
That was pretty good. That's Yahtzee.
Nice.
There was
Your bag of cherry flavored.
Dragon does 15 to you, and it's your turn. What you doing?
I rolled a hit. This is it. No pressure, just roll. Die. Why is it called die? It's not like anything important is happening. It's just success or failure. It's winning and losing. Disgrace. Glory. I got 19.
All right, that's a hit. Roll damage.
Welcome everyone to the very first episode of Stark Raving Bad, the Bedlam and Discord Pathfinder spin-off. What are we? We're a Twitch show, we're an adventure. We play Pathfinder. we will be running the latest Paizo adventure path, The Tyrant's Grasp, the very final adventure path published in the first edition Pathfinder rule set. So that's kind of exciting. I am Jared. I am your guide.
What's your height?
I am 6 foot. If I stretch, I can be
What's that in
6
centimeters?
foot 0.02.
Can we get your age, sex, location, please?
As I said, we are playing Pathfinder, and you, the listener, get to listen along and come on our adventures. We've assembled a great team of people where I hope you find them enjoyable. Without much more ado, why don't I just introduce you to them? We'll start with Mika here. Tell us a little bit about you, the character you're playing.
Okay, hi, I am Mika. I have a full-time job in the esports industry, but I also stream, love playing tabletop games, video games, and love Keanu Reeves. So if Keanu Reeves is listening, please hit me up. Anyway, the character I'll be playing today is a Tengu witch with the subclass of medium, so she speaks to the dead. Her name is Keelan, and she's like a raven, black feathers that she dyes different colors. She runs a business where she helps people get over their grief of their loved ones by reanimating their loved ones for 10 minutes at a time, which might be a little terrifying to some, but she makes a lot of money doing it, and that's what matters. I started out playing Call of Cthulhu back in middle school, and then ventured into D&D, and I've played several D&D campaigns, and then you reached out to me for Bad, the live show, and that's my first venture into Pathfinder. So I'm very excited for my second venture into Pathfinder right now with you.
How's it going? I'm Adam Kahn. That's all you need to know about me.
Cool.
No, I'm totally kidding. My name is Adam. I am a sword fighter by Realsies. I work at a place that teaches sword fighting to people. I also work at a bird store, this Raven. Haha! I am currently also on Dragons and Things on Friday nights on Twitch channel as everybody's other favorite dwarf.
Yeah, you're not the favorite dwarf.
The second favorite dwarf. We'll leave it at that. I am going to be playing a Kitsune Ice Chemist. It is an archetype of alchemist. I come from an incredibly big family, 17 siblings. I've got a mom and a dad. He's a very interesting person, and you'll learn more about him as we go along this fine, crafty adventure. I started playing Pathfinder probably about 10 years ago when it first came out, so I've jumped into a little bit of D&D 5e. That's it. Nothing else. I do nothing else with my life. Pathfinder, birds, and swords.
Hey there, I'm Shannon Corbet. I'm an actor and a writer, one of those tortured artist types. I've been playing 5th edition D&D for about 2 years now. We just started our 3rd campaign. Pathfinder is brand new to me, pretty overwhelmed by it. I think you guys are gonna pick up on that. Just pray for me to whatever gods you hold dear. I will be playing Vinda, a fetchling rogue. I'm in it for the money.
But we're getting paid for this, Jared?
Shannon is.
Oh, damn it.
Luckily, I didn't plan this, but fetchlings are easily distracted by errant thoughts, and so am I. So that's going to be a pretty easy character trait to dive into.
Hi, I'm David Blue.
All right.
You might know me from stuff. I'm an actor on camera and voice, and a writer, and a producer, and a director, and you might have listened to my podcast back in the day, Out of the Blue. If not, why didn't you listen to my podcast back in the day? I played D&D in high school, and then left it for a while. Not by choice, just wasn't playing. And then recently got back into it because all of my friends seem to be playing it again. I have never played Pathfinder either, so I am a newbie and have very little idea what's going on. You'll be hearing me asking a lot of questions, being very confused, generally doing things wrong. And if it's like my other D&D games, constantly rolling nat ones and trying not to die because of it. I am playing Ink and a Freet Ranger. I don't really know how much I want to tell you about me. Let's just say Anoma Dragons. Preferably from afar. Because even though I am made of fire, I still avoid it.
Well, I mean, there's dragons that breathe other things. Halitosis dragon.
Halitosis dragon.
I'm going to mark that down for later.
It's canon now, right?
He attacks you with morning breath. Roll a d20.
Yeah, so that's the introductions. I say we jump right into this bitch. So I know I told you that we were going to start the night before everything happens, but I think I'm going to change it up.
You lied to us before we even started the game.
I did.
No trust.
I had so much stuff that I had planned out before I went to bed.
But keep it in mind.
All right, fine.
All is darkness and cold stone. Although you dimly recall going to sleep last night in the small community of Rosler's Coffer, you awake in a dark stone box, only a few inches larger than you in each direction. The cool scent of earth surrounds you.
We're all in all inside our very own boxes.
You seem to be alone in your own box, yes.
I'm going to poke around, start feeling if I can find a latch of some sort or anything. Is it dark inside?
It is dark. It is pitch black.
Pitch black.
So unless you have dark vision,
Or are on fire. I'm both.
but I think you give a dim light, as if a candle.
Yeah, I do have dark vision. Can I see anything? I want to press against the roof of my box.
I have low light vision.
You cannot see anything. If you have dark vision, you can make out a black and white wash of, it appears to be just carved stone. Feeling around, you can find there is a seam along the top edge of this stone box.
Is it sexy stone?
I don't know, are you a dwarf?
No, I'm not.
Well, then you don't know. Also, you can't even see it.
I want to brace my back against the floor and my feet against the ceiling and press up against it to try to open.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Do we have anything on us?
You don't have the freedom of movement to check around. That you do feel that there is. Oh, you guys can see.
Yeah.
There is a pack and accoutrement down by your feet.
I rolled a 21.
So you brace against the back and you push with all your roguey might, and you slowly lift off the top piece of this stone box.
I'll use my mirror, hold it outside the box so that I can look at the reflection, see what's going on out there.
Pause there. You three, give me a perception check.
Oh, inside the box.
An 8. I have a +5 and then a +5 with my lens, so I have an
Yes, that
13.
That would be a 19.
8.
Starting strong, guys. Anyone who got over a 15 hears the sound of stone on stone sliding.
Ew.
And then stops. You raise your mirror out. You can't really make out a ton, even with your dark vision. You can see that there is some space out there, but nothing really in it. Give me a perception check.
16.
The only thing you can really take in is that you see that there are a number of other similar stone square boxes. Welcome back. We are back from break. So far, if you're just tuning in, we've managed to bury a dead halfling and kill a river monster creature. Dharek has magical antlers growing out of his head.
Well, one antler now.
One antler. I mean, there's still a nub. Still a nub.
Got a nub.
Yeah, you're caught up. That's it.
That's really always.
I guess the last thing was Nathan was going to use a wand
Without anyone knowing.
But he wanted to be secret about it.
Everyone was smelling something. We established that.
Did we?
Paladins are known for their sneaky heels.
Mm-hmm. And not being generous.
True.
I mean,
would your god that I know nothing about approve of this?
I didn't realize Artemis was so low on.
Yeah, I tried to hint that you should stay at that cabin overnight, but
I am fatigued.
It was midday, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my brain, I was fine.
I am both fatigued and with 5 hit points left.
Oh yeah.
If you want to be secret about it,
You're muted.
Yeah, you're fatigued.
Sleight of hand. I forgot about the fatigue.
I did not. Because I'm such a good player.
Of hand.
If you don't have it, it's just dex.
Yeah, that's going to be +4.
Oh.
15.
All right, anyone who, I guess, if you're looking in Nathan's direction.
Anyone who wants to metagame, feel free and roll.
Oh, I'm metagaming.
I was already walking away, if you remember.
With a 4, so never mind.
I think I already rolled a 5 on this one.
Did you get away with it this time, you sneaky paladin?
But I will notice that Artemis isn't feeling well.
I'm like holding myself.
Did you notice that?
Do I
Did you
know?
roll perception to notice that?
Perception? I'll roll heal. Can I roll heal?
Yeah, you do a heal check on Artemis.
Oh, I probably don't know how bad he is. It's a 9.
I mean, he looks like he got beat up, but beyond that,
he's probably fine.
we got a new follow from Nemesis.
Is this your way of killing my character, Nathan?
No, I'm just. What does Miramath know? But what does Nathan know?
Well, I mean, Nathan didn't know it either.
We didn't know it either. So really, Miramath is great.
It's cool.
Thank you for the new follow.
Skyler, I don't know why I said it that way. Skyler, are you following Dharek? Are you staying with them? Are you looking at the hut? What's you're gonna?
I'm heading this way. Following Dharek.
Okay, you're following Dharek. So Nathan and Chu, they're probably 60, 70 yards ahead of you at this point.
Dharek is, sorry, just real quick. Dharek is trying to put his hood up to like hide it, and like his shoulders are down, and he's trying to like, he can't, it's obviously not working, but he's going to keep trying.
It doesn't interfere with your earmuffs that you had the last episode.
Good.
It's there. You do still have a little nub up there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Are you guys eventually going to follow, or you want to go do something else?
I mean, in the time that it takes them to get that far, which I'm pretty sure is like 2 seconds, maybe 1.
70 yards?
I thought you said feet.
I think I said 60.
70 feet.
Also 70 feet in 1 second.
Thank you, Adam.
Is that a double move? Oh no, it's 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's 6 seconds.
I don't know how fast he's moving. I don't know.
Well, you remember everyone moves at half speed or quarter speed and half speed.
In the swamp.
Oh right. Okay, so it's been a few seconds. So has anything else happened at that hut?
Nothing has jumped out at anybody or anything. A sickly sweet odor does tend to fade off, but you didn't smell it anyway. So
can I?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights into it. I have to know what's inside.
Okay.
So
I mean, there's an easier way. You can
look in. No, there's a good way to die.
Oh, now you're concerned about that. Okay.
Yeah.
You cast dancing lights, and through the narrow opening, you see some like red, blue, and green kind of police siren-y things happen from your dancing lights.
So a rave is happening
There's a
inside.
tiny rave in there.
Okay.
No, nothing comes out.
I don't see anything.
Sick beats. No, nothing comes out.
Mammoth, I really want to know what's in there. But how do you? Well, then
No. But I was going to say but.
Oh, continue.
But they are. Look they're so far ahead, trudging along.
Yeah, I turn and I start walking towards them.
Okay. I assume Miramath follows.
I mean, if that's where the group is going, then that's where the group is going.
That's where they're going.
Miramath is a team player.
That's gonna haunt my dreams.
It rightly should.
Mm-hmm.
But too late to go back now.
Is it now?
I mean, yeah, you're further down the road. You're on to my next segment here, my next paragraph.
Turn the page. Turn the page.
Yep. Just keep going.
Further down this game trail of a path, you smell the char and ash before you see it. You come across a recently burnt out hull of a 2-masted ship that lies mired in the mud of this clearing. Many footprints come and go from this area. The remnants of crude, hastily built wooden fences can be seen trampled into the mud. End description.
Do they look like they're going a specific way? Like one has more than the other?
Give me a survival check.
There's a boat.
The hull of a boat. Yeah, it's burned and charred, so it's mostly just the basically the bones.
That is
Okay,
a 12.
You mentioned there was a fence?
There, in the mud around, there's what looks like pieces of a small picket fence trampled down into the mud. With a 12, there on the interior around the boat, there's a lot more kind of milling about, but there is a distinct outflow of them on outside the fence.
We don't see anyone around.
There, you're not. I mean, you can give me a perception if you want to
Yeah.
look deeper.
I do. I don't see anything.
Yeah, there's no one there.
That's a 4.
Yeah, you're too focused on the ground.
Okay, feeling exhausted. And
Dharek, it's been probably 20-30 minutes since you removed that first antler, and you have a slight pressure coming from your head where that antler was. So it's a familiar feeling. If you reach your head up there, but under your hood to kind of feel it, there's the nub's a little bit bigger.
It's growing.
It's a little bit bigger.
Oh my god!
I'm like trying to comb my hair over it and put my hood up on top of it, and I'm every once in a while I look at Skyler and then I look away from her. Down.
What?
I keep
Dharek,
walking.
it's cute.
No, it's not cute, and I don't know what this thing did to me, and I want you to make it go away.
Oh my gosh, Dharek, just imagine at Christmas time all the things that you can pull around.
I pick up my pace to move away from her.
Okay.
Which way are you going?
That way.
Yeah, I just continue to head in that way. Whatever that way is, I'm just going that way.
Okay.
Well, I'm looking in that boat. I can't leave another place.
Okay. Dig around that boat. Give me what are you doing? How are you looking around? You just kind of spot checking. What do you want to do? You want to dig through
No,
stuff?
I'm in the boat. I'm overcompensating for how upset I am of the last thing that I had to leave. So I'm in the boat looking under stuff, under the seats that they have, picking tarps up if there is. I want to know everything in this boat.
Okay. Most of the things in here have burned. There's some broken pieces of furniture that sections didn't burn. You do manage to find a couple things in your excavation. You find what appears to be maybe a lantern of some sort.
Okay.
And it's broken. It's charred and broken, and it's not made from brass. And you also find it could only be described as a wind chime made from the skull and bones of a creature, of a very humanoid-faced creature.
And I hold it up and I'm like, Miramath, do you know
rattles.
anything about this?
Knowledge
Knowledge local.
I know nothing about this.
I don't have knowledge either.
They look like smaller humanoid things.
Skyler? Dharek? Have you guys just walked away?
I mean, I want to keep walking away from you guys, but I think that he would have stopped to kind of see what you're doing.
Okay.
Very impatiently, but also he's very embarrassed. So I don't think he's really in the mood to speak up to you guys about wanting to move on because he almost wants you to forget that he's there.
Okay.
But he'll look at what you're holding up. Man, I wish that was actually successful. They do have knowledge local, but it was not. That was so. But it would have been fun for it to have been successful, and I want you all to know that it would have been.
I I understand.
Can I roll a heal check to see what kind of creature it is? Like the skull of the creature?
He said humanoid.
I mean, yeah. I'll give you. There's a modifier I'll put on there, but yeah, you can roll. You can roll heal.
Would lore work for this?
11.
11. To you, it could be a gnome, it could be a halfling, it could be a goblin, it could be a small child. It could be.
Ew.
Like it wouldn't be a kobold, but it's definitely humanoid. Other than that, you can't really tell.
And lore wouldn't have anything to do with this?
Lore?
Yeah.
What is this, Pathfinder 2nd edition?
No, I mean I have it on my sheet.
I mean lore what?
Lore.
It just says lore, and I have 8 plus 8 to it. I sent you my sheet.
Well,
they get a prize.
I'm gonna say I'm looking through. I'm not seeing a skill called lore. I mean, look, I'm checking. Yeah, there's nothing. L-U-R-E? L-O-R-E.
L-O-R-E.
That's why I'm not finding it, because it's not a fisher.
It's not a lure?
Yeah. Where it's under a skill?
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh, it's a background skill. That's why. Came from backgrounds.
There you go.
I gotta figure out what it does here. Scrolling. There's a lot of information about Pathfinder out there, guys. Here we go. Intelligence, trained only. You possess a specialized area of knowledge, generally narrower than a full-fledged scholar. That's a catch-all information. Okay, all right. A lore skill must be narrower, so far more narrow than knowledge skills. So what's your lore in?
Skulls.
I didn't know we needed to pick that.
You want it to be famous musicians?
Oh yeah, totally. Famous musicians.
Well,
Is that
that's
what
not
the skull is?
I mean, maybe you could play the wind chime and remind you of like old Muddy Creek Jones or something.
Is there like, I don't know, folklore or like mythology?
We'll circle back to that.
Okay.
You can do like lore.
Fine. I will put this in the food bag and bring it with me.
We'll circle back. So it's not going to do anything for you.
What else did I find? Or is that
the only other thing you find is a charred copper nameplate that looks like at one point it was maybe affixed to the outside of the ship that reads Kaiju Star.
Praise check.
She's just running from across the
something shiny.
I saw something shiny.
Sure. Give me an appraise check.
5.
It's worth more than the brass that it's on, but not too much. And that's about it, other than the shriveled pieces.
Knowledge boats.
Fence. Knowledge boats. Do you have it? Because I have your character sheet
boats.
I don't have knowledge boats.
Okay.
Now that I've seen Skyler run over to the boat, and I look up where she's looking on the hall, do I see that name as well?
I think you said, do I see the name? You're popping in.
Mike.
Oh, the
Mike
skull
that
thing.
No, the
nameplate. He wants to see if he saw it as well.
Oh yeah. I don't think Ari's hiding it at all. I feel like he's just like, oh, look at this. Will it kill me, Miramath?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can take it in. Like I say, it says, I pronounced it wrong. It's Kaijutsu Star, not Kaiju Star. Kaijutsu Star.
Interesting.
What else is around here?
Is
trampled gate or trampled fences and mud.
Do I recognize the language of Kaijutsu? Is that common?
Do you have knowledge nobility?
I do have knowledge nobility.
Ooh.
Give me a knowledge nobility roll.
Okay.
And let me scroll to where I need to see a thing.
Can you better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious if I could do a knowledge local on the name of the ship.
Yeah, for sure.
Nat 20, 25.
Nat 20.
Probably knows more about it than my 14.
I just have to get to the spot in this document where all the long words are written, like discombobulate. Where is it? Kaijutsu Star. Let's see. What do you know, Rady? I believe you know that it was a boat. It was part of a fleet of ships from. It's got to be over 50 years ago, maybe 60 years ago, that sailed to this region. I'm looking for the exact name here. And Paizo really hides that information in here.
You didn't memorize all of it?
No, I didn't memorize 637 pages of this adventure path.
Wow.
The name Kaijutsu, more so than the ships that it reminds you of, there's an innkeeper in the Shattered Star. She's fairly well known, which is how you probably have heard of it. Her last name might be Kaijutsu or might be Kaijitsa. It's somewhere close to that. And that's the closest thing that you get outside of knowing that a fleet of ships bared the name Kaijutsu.
What's the name of this vessel?
This is the Kaijutsu Star.
And you just said that somebody I know is from the Shattered Star.
No, from the Sandpoint, sorry. Sandpoint, the town that you were headed at. The innkeeper there.
But the innkeeper what's the name of the inn?
I'm looking for that information. It's buried in this book.
Looking up things in books. This is what the people have tuned in for.
I mean, it wouldn't have to if you changed it. Amiko is her name. Amiko Kaijutsu. And she's the innkeeper at, let's call it the Jade Pony. At the Jade Pony in Sandpoint.
Okay.
Sorry, it's Rusty Dragon. Voss got it for me.
You're confusing me.
It's at the Rusty Dragon, not the Jade Pony. That's a 2-bit operation.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't find the NPC section. That's what you take. So there was a fleet of ships, and that last name is familiar.
Okay.
I say, I look down at SKYLER and I'm like, or look down, or I assume she's down near this boat looking at the name of it. And I say, isn't that Amiko, the bartender that always gives us all the free drinks? Isn't that her family's name?
Oh my god. Yeah, Miko. You tried to date her that one time, but then she really wanted to date me that one time. Things got really complicated.
Those were 2 different times, SKYLER.
Was it 2 different times?
It was 2 different times.
Either way, yeah. No, Miko's great. She and I are like gal pals.
I'm not sure she remembers your name.
Everyone knows my name.
You didn't remember her name.
Yeah, because she's like, you know how you have like your best friends and then you have your friends.
I'm bored.
Oh my god, Dharek, ew.
You didn't even remember my name now. How much have you drank this morning?
Not enough.
Give me your wineskin.
I don't have a
I want
wineskin, Dharek.
I want some. Then your water skin, whatever you have in there is obviously good, so give me some. I need it.
I make the my water jug, prestidigitation on it to make it taste like pickle juice.
You get a lovely pickle juice flavored water.
Joke's on you, Dharek loves pickle juice.
Ooh. You know who else loves pickles? Goblins.
Really?
Yep.
Did not know that.
They have songs and everything. Are we doing anything else at the Jutsu Star?
You guys, it has been such a long day. I really think that we need to find a place to like sleep. So can we like hurry this up? Because I don't have like an entire month to dedicate to this.
I am not going into a town looking like this.
Oh my God, Dharek, what? You want to just sleep in the swamp? Fine, then we'll leave you here.
I don't want to sleep in the swamp. No, I want you to get rid of these antlers.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Okay, how about I just magic missile them off your head? How about that?
Please.
Will that hurt?
Yeah.
Well, then no.
Ugh. I decide to then use prestidigitation, and she kind of turns like a little patch of the swamp into this beautiful like flower, little just like, it looks just like a little flowery meadow within like this nasty swamp, and she just sits right in the middle of it.
You sit down on your tuft of swamp flowers and reeded grass.
Just because it looks good doesn't mean that it is good. You're literally soaking up mud into your dress right now, Skyler.
She's not listening.
Is there a way to defend this ship? There were fences set up. Is this set up to where it would be a place to stay, or should we keep moving?
I mean, you could. It'd be there's not really like a covered position, but you could, if you took the time to build a camp, you could probably reinforce one of the walls and have at least like the windward side covered, maybe. But it is mostly just a shell of a ship and some detritus.
Okay.
It's about a little after midday.
Yeah. So I would think we can keep going until we find a nicer place to rest.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll get out of the boat.
I start walking forward.
Are you taking the stuff with you? Are you?
Yeah, I put the wind chimes in the bag. The lantern. Yeah, I'll just put it all in the bag.
Carry the big brass sign.
Yeah, even the little brass placard. I want to bring that so when we go into town, I could get answers.
All right, you think you're gonna get answers?
But yeah, which direction are you guys walking in?
The way.
Yeah, that direction.
This way. Okay, then I follow that direction.
Miramath, are you following your compatriots?
Yes, I will do that. As long as, I will say, unless, because they just said the way, like, I want to make sure we're continuing on the direction.
Yeah, it's the same direction you've been.
Not like doubled back.
No, it's the same direction you've been going.
Cool.
Nothing is out of the ordinary in your travel port. Oh, I should have made you roll a survival.
Oh.
Okay. So after another hour down this game path, Dharek, you feel your new budding antler is slightly larger, coming in at a pretty good clip.
I'm going to take out one of my extra shirts and begin wrapping up my head all the way up. So it's like one big, like Marge Simpson type.
All right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Skylar does that thing where she was walking behind Dark, but then she saw him like desperately try to like wrap his antlers in a shirt, and so she like goes to speedily walk past him, and she's like, "Oh, that's cute, Dark," and she just speeds up and keeps going.
He gives her a little.
After about an hour, you come across another small clearing in the swamplands. It is a sagging one-story shack that sits in this clearing. Its dingy walls, colored with age and encrusted with lichen and fungus. A partially collapsed shed sits just to the northeast, while small pouches, twisted knots of feathers, and dangling wind chimes made of bone hang from the roof's edges.
See, we can sleep here, everyone.
Ew.
What other options do we have?
A 5-star accommodations, and I keep walking.
I would can I roll perception on if there seems to be anyone around?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Sure can.
18.
An 18 tells you that the path has not been used in a while, for anything larger than maybe a muskrat or maybe like a big cat. Like nothing, no humanoids have gone through.
Okay.
I detect magic on the shed.
On the shed? You sure can. And I will tell you what that entails in a second.
Jared.
Were you just hoping?
Is it a knowledge local check to know how large the swamp is, or would that be a geography?
I'll let you do it with a knowledge local.
All right. Yeah, I just want to know, like, is it 1 day to cross it? Is it 3 weeks to cross it? Like, what's the generalities of it? 19 total, I believe.
You don't know the exact size, but you know by taking the ferry, you would have saved 3 days. So
okay,
plus minus, and you do know that it's slow going through the swamp. So there is no magic, Katie, coming from the shed.
And I would like to go to the entrance of it and do a perception check, see what I see.
Okay, there's the door, and then 2 of the walls are semi-crumbled that you could glance in there.
Like, what would be the best, safest spot to camp?
That's going to be a survival check.
Ooh.
I don't.
That is a 17.
I mean, yeah, any of these buildings, if you could make sure they're clear, would be a solid
Okay.
campsite. Like they're much better defensible than the ship
wide
husk.
open.
I'm going to go to Artemis then, and I'm going to say, look, I'm really exhausted. It's been such a day, and, I kind of just need to, relax and, redo my mani-pedi. And so, can you go in those buildings and just make sure that there's, nothing ill in them?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God, thank you. You are seriously a lifesaver.
Thanks. And he turns around and he goes, Miramath, did you want to help me clear this building?
Yes, I would be willing to help with that.
Perfect. Dharek, I'm guessing that's a no from you?
Sorry, I'm just dealing with a lot right now, and it's just so much. I don't know if you saw, but I have horns coming out of my head.
I can barely notice.
And that's very sweet of you to say, but I know you're just being kind right now, and I I just need a couple minutes.
You know what? You take your time. I understand. And I will go up to the front door and do a perception check to see if I hear anything on the inside.
All right, roll that perception check, sir.
That's a 15.
15. You do hear some scuttling about on the far side of this door.
I'm gonna. How far are you from me, Miramath?
I mean, I'm up close to the door with you, like you're listening.
Again, there's the door, and then there's 2 partially collapsed walls. So.
I could go up to one of the walls.
Yes, I just realized
we have a layout idea.
Yeah. I'm just gonna swing that door open.
Okay. Give me.
Oh God.
A strength check.
Oh, not my.
To be clear, before any of this starts happening, I'm nowhere near these guys. I'm just like out further, just kind of like.
Yeah, by the path. Where,
yeah.
I moved to one of the collapsed walls.
That's a 2.
Does
a 2 get it open?
You throw that door open with wild abandon. It's almost as if there was no resistance on the other side. You do look in just in time to notice, and Nathan, you can see this as you're kind of coming around the corner to one of the collapsed walls. Inside this door appear to be, inside the shed that was once used to store supplies. You can see the nests of 3 filthy rats the size of a small dog. Its coat is a coarse fur, a long and scabby tail with 2 glittering eyes. And they see you, so it's going to be initiative. They hiss, their dander gets up.
Bum, bum, bum.
Can I keep one?
Can you keep one? Sure.
Do they look like this?
Aww.
That's a duck.
It is a duck. She's a good duck.
I gotta play the battle music. Okay. Let me roll my initiative. Oh, you're all gonna go before me, probably.
I hope so.
Who is above a 20? Anybody?
21.
You're not there.
Yeah, it's amazing how quick I am, Skyler.
Should I roll initiative?
Yeah, if you want to be involved in this though they haven't announced anything yet, so.
Well, you haven't given us the opportunity.
We can give you your slot for when it happens. What's your initiative, Katie?
Hey guys, can you guess?
A 5.
Is it 5? Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Consistency.
What about Nathan?
Nathan is a 14 again.
Ooh. And Artemis?
I got a 12.
Ooh, you're after Nathan. I wrote Katie's name twice. So that's not right, though.
Nah, it's not.
Okay. All right. Dharek, you're first up.
I don't know that I'm aware of any of this. I don't think I was as far away as Skyler was, but I'm definitely distracted and sort of standing off, just trying to fix the headpiece and trying to just wrap it around and just make it look good. And I'm still trying to fix my sunglasses and and then there's dirt on my clothes and they're torn up and it's so much.
It is a lot. It is a lot. Nathan, you see these 3, let's just call them dire rats, because that's what they are. You see these 3 dire rats getting ready to lunge towards your very best friend, Artemis. Mm-hmm. What do you do? The wall is collapsed enough that you can move over it at half speed. So you can get there behind one of them.
Behind one of them?
You can get behind one of them.
I'm gonna run up then, and I've got that short sword out. I've got that shield out, and I'm just gonna try and hack at it.
Okay. Let's call him number 3, just so I'm keeping my numbers straight.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Does a 13 hit a rat?
A 13 does not hit a rat.
Oh,
Even a small dog-sized one.
That's unfortunate. And I am gonna just double check that I am, plumb out of things to use. So, I'm gonna yell. No, I'm probably not even gonna yell. I'm just gonna move up and do it.
Okay. Artemis, you see in your peripheral your very best friend, whom you love. You've said it.
I did say it.
Steps up,
But he
try
didn't
to
hear
save you. However, he swings a little too wide.
He must be flustered, watching me in danger. No, I am gonna yell, and I'm gonna turn back and just go help, and then I'm going to step up and try to cut one of these rats.
Okay, let's call him number 1.
Okay. Give me a number 1. That's not gonna hit. It's a 13.
You're correct. That's not gonna hit. You tried though, and that's what matters.
I did.
But what matters more is that you're now adjacent to this rat.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't even have to move to get to you.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try and I'm just going all bites today. He's gonna try and bite you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this goes. Does a 17 hit you?
With fatigued? Yes, it does.
All right.
Gotta get you some sleep, boy.
You're going to take 4 points of damage. And can you give me
a fortitude save? Yeah, I figured.
Luckily, you got that cloak.
Oh, natural 20, making
right.
it a 25.
You feel,
but I needed that 20 on the hit.
Yeah, on the previous one.
The bite pierces deep into you, and you feel it nick your bone. But he releases.
Oh my god.
Ow. Yeah, it hurt a lot. That was 4 points from a bite.
Yeah.
That means it's rat number 2 turn. Rat number 2's turn. And it's got 2 lovely targets. I just have to figure out which one to go for.
I mean, one did swing and miss him.
Well, that was rat 3.
Ah.
Yep. So I'm going to say evens or Artemis, odds or Miramath. That is a 10 on the die. So another rat steps up next to the first one, tries to bite you again.
It moves in. Does it provoke an attack of opportunity?
Is not that one. It misses you with a 10. So you don't have to worry about being bit by this rat. The third rat now, having just been swung at by... You're an elf, correct?
Yeah.
All right, just been swung at by the elf.
Mm-hmm.
Hisses and lashes back with a bite in an attempt to defend itself. 14 is probably not going to cut it though, right?
Nope.
Cool. No doubt. Skyler's turn.
Perception check to see if I hear him say help.
Sure.
That's what I rolled.
Is it a 5 for real?
God. Switch your dice. I'm dying.
He doesn't hear him. And so she's standing on the path and she's just kind of like swatting away like these gross swamp bugs. Ew.
One of the bugs comes from from Darek's mouth.
Ew.
Brings us back to Dharek. You were a little closer, so you're aware.
Yeah, no, I'm sure I heard him. My question is, they're inside something now, right?
We're inside.
He's kind of in the doorway, Artemis is in the doorway. Miramath kind of went around the back and is inside the building. He like stepped over a rubbled wall.
Can the rubble wall? Okay, is there? So there's a door that was opened.
Correct.
So I just say, yeah, okay, I'll help. Why don't you just step out and close the door?
I can't leave Miramath. He's in there all alone.
He went around the back. He's not even in.
He's inside fighting a rat. For my sake.
So why doesn't he just go out the back and close the door?
Do we really have enough time to have this argument here?
That's about 6 seconds. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Nathan, you hear your steadfast compatriots rushing to your aid. What do you do?
I would like to swing at this rat.
Cool. Do it.
I miss the rat. And that is what I guess, like what I do.
That's fair. Everyone's got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Artemis, you see once again, your beauty has dulled the wits and precision of your paladin friend.
I can't relieve him and feel okay about it. So I'm gonna stand and swing, and try to go for rat number 1. And just hope.
All right, take a swingers.
That's a 17.
That will hit.
Boom, boom.
Woo!
Yeah, that hits that rat for sure.
1 damage.
What?
How much?
One damage.
Now, is that because you're fatigued that it's 1?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Doesn't seem like a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's on a D10.
Wow. Yeah.
Feels like you should do more.
Yep.
Yeah, it feels like.
Yeah.
It's
Feels like I'm gonna die.
It's exactly 1/27th of all the damage in this combat.
Oh, I regret this immediately.
You do, because one of the rats is gonna bite you.
You know what I would have done? I would have gone out the door and closed it.
Not wrong. He's not wrong. This rat on you. I don't think a 9 is gonna hit you.
No, it's not.
All right, that's fair. The one rat on Nathan is also going to try and bite again. That is also a 9. I'm going to change die.
Oh, keep using them. The math is in your favor.
I have one more rat. It's going to step up to one of you, or it's adjacent to Artie right now. Yeah, it's adjacent to Artie right now, so it's gonna try and bite him.
God.
Luckily, I rolled a 4. Lucky for you, and I've missed with my rat bites. And that saddens me because I really want one of you to contract this disease. So that's gonna be Katie's turn.
Did anyone call for help?
No.
Well, you had to have heard our argument between me and Dharek.
Yeah, there was a conversation.
Let me
It was
see if I
6
did.
seconds long.
I was
It's
swatting a lot
whether
of
you
bugs.
paid attention to it or not.
Yeah, I was swatting a lot of bugs. So hang on. Will a 9 do?
I mean, I feel like that conversation was just like the bugs and background noise for you.
Yeah, I mean,
It didn't
I think she
involve
was like really
God.
busy. I think she just was like really busy. So maybe you guys should like talk louder, yell for help louder or something.
What's going to be real funny is if Artemis and Miramax die, or Miramax die,
And you guys just
Dharek
walk
and SKYLER
off.
have to reform the party.
Oh my god, we get to be the leaders though. We could bring in a new like band of recruits and they'd be so
Now they're just going to
Why are you prepping for our death?
You realize that Chu and I will just create even worse characters than yours.
I will bring DeWall into this game.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Dharek.
Oh
you're
my god!
definitely aware
Why
that
don't you just go out the door? You know what? Fine, whatever. I'll pull out my bow,
okay.
and I'll say, if you want help, would just leave. And then I fire an arrow. And I don't have any precise or any of that stuff, so good luck to you there, Artemis.
Fire a shot. Let's see what happens.
We'll find out.
Oh god.
Yeah, here we go. All right, that's a total, well, with my bonus, it's an 18, but I don't know, obviously then there's a -4 for firing into combat, right?
There is.
-2?
It's -4, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's a -4 shoot into melee.
Yeah, so that is, although, are they aware of me?
I would say that they're not.
Okay, so that's what, a +2?
That's a plus, or well, it's they're I guess flat-footed to you.
They're flat-footed. Okay, well, regardless, it would be a 14 with the -4. It's a 14 to hit.
Well, their flat-footed AC is an 11.
I'd buy that.
So even if you factor in like a partial concealment or cover from the door, I'll say that hits.
Wait
All
a
right.
second.
I'll say it happens.
Weren't they flat-footed to me when I came in and fought them right away?
Oh.
No.
Wait, and me when I walked up because they didn't get a movement yet.
Well, they saw you were there. They knew you were there.
But they still didn't act.
Shut up. I'm trying to kill you.
I do 2 points of damage.
We would have had 2 more hits.
And then I say to Skyler, they want help or something. This is just too much.
Ew. Nathan and his rules lawyering. Ew.
I'm so mad at you right now.
Nathan, your turn on this rat.
All right, let's roll it up. Nope, I missed.
Did you hit an 11?
Nope.
See? You wouldn't have hit anyway.
I would have hit the first time.
It was a 13.
Throw off my groove.
Look, you know how many people I'm controlling right now? There's
3.
I still got a halfling swimming in the ocean you haven't rescued.
Can you make it sure?
I tried.
Art.
I'm going to full withdrawal and yell out to Miramath. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm weak. I'm sorry. And run back.
Okay, you withdraw defensively.
Do I get an action, or is that a full action?
That's a full action. You're at a +4 AC until your next turn.
Do cantrips count as action? Yes, they do. Yeah. Never mind. Ignore me.
Some of them are bonus, but this is a full round action. So.
Yes, it was. Never mind.
Luckily for you, Nathan, only 2 of them can get to you where you're at.
Perfect.
So Rat 1 that was fighting Artemis moves out of the house and gets. What's your move speed, Artemis?
My move speed?
I believe it is 30 feet.
Okay. A rat gets up to you and tries to bite you. Oh my God. But you are at a +4 AC.
Okay.
So
23.
He rolled
or
a 5.
20 something.
So Rat 1 is currently outside in the yard fighting you.
I don't like this at all.
2 rats are now fighting your compatriot, whom you abandoned. You left him alone.
You asked me to help you, and then left me there.
I have 1 hit point.
Spoiler alert.
Trying to impress Skyler, and she doesn't even care. She hasn't even noticed.
I don't care about Skyler.
Oh, it was me you were trying to impress?
Yes, it was you the whole time.
2
Oh, that's so cute.
rat bites coming at you, Nathan. One of them is definitely a miss. However, one of them is definitely a hit, regardless of your AC.
It's a nat 20.
Hey, you know what I did? You know what I did forget?
What's that?
If it was unaware of me, I could have done sneak attack damage with that arrow.
It was unaware of you.
What the heck?
You guys
First
gotta
of all,
remember-
I got cheated out of a hit by Jerry.
You gotta
I guess I should have rolled that sneak attack damage.
your
Sorry, Nathan.
actions.
Do you have to confirm the crit though?
No, because it's a natural 20. It's not a.
And on this channel, we go by nat 20s.
It's not like a crit chance. It's just a bite. How much damage can it do?
Yeah.
The last time I got bit was not fun.
Yeah, but that was this is a rat. See, it's like nothing. You take 3 damage total.
Good.
So you're fine.
Crossbear feels like we're throwing the game.
I don't know. What do you? How?
But give me a fortitude save.
Don't call him butt. That's mean.
Why am I laughing?
That's
Oh,
an
no.
8.
Yeah, cool.
Do you have you don't have a reroll, do you? No.
No, I used them all earlier.
Hold on, I just gotta make a note. Hold on.
These guys could have been dead by now. For all we know.
Oh, that's the wrong
Wait,
die.
is real POTUS correct, or is he messing with me?
Oh, he's messing with you, but please
Okay.
go on.
Nope, I'm good. It's cute. I just have a natural hatred for rats.
Wait, is this anything to do with enchantment?
No.
No, you're gonna get.
Yeah, these are singing rats that
It's a sick-
that sew dresses and.
I don't know.
I decided I want to get them Disney dollars, so now we're in an enchanted forest.
Nice.
Ooh.
You should get
But
like a.
for reals though.
Yeah.
Katie's turn. There's now a rat attacking your demon friend.
Can I see this?
Yes.
Tiefling.
Okay.
A little harsh to call me a demon.
Oh my gosh, you guys, why do I have to do everything myself? Like, how hard is it to go in and just clear a building? Ugh.
It's not even
Magic
big, it's a
missile.
room. These guys do not have spell resistance.
Oh.
Cool. So that's gonna be max damage. So 7
Ooh.
points of damage. And they're also gonna be dazzled.
Don't worry about it. They're not, because I'm not gonna have a save. There's not save to magic missile.
Jared, they're gonna be dazzled for what?
Never gonna work with magic missile.
I don't think you're right.
It doesn't matter because you've exploded this rat.
Yeah, I get another kill.
Skylar, thank you.
There is now rat guts all over your demon friend.
Ew, why do I have to do everything in this party? Literally, guys, I am exhausted. All I have ever done this entire time is carry you guys. Like, when are you gonna step up and do something? Ew, ew.
This is literally killing me.
Dharek, your one target is now gone. There's still noise coming from inside the shed.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. I'll move up. I hear Skylar just whining. And I move up to get eyes in there, and if I can see another rat, I'll take a shot.
Yeah, you can kind of maneuver around to get another
Great.
shot in there.
I will fire into melee again.
Make it happen.
Is it aware of me?
I'm gonna roll a perception to see here. It's a natural one, so I'm gonna say no.
All right.
Sneak attack.
I think I'll get sneak attack damage. That's an 18 on the die.
Gonna
so, yeah, I'm gonna roll some sneak attack damage here. That is 7 points of damage.
All right. you pierce an arrow into it very nicely. It is still up, but it is not happy. It is limping. Nathan, on the inside, you see, finally, one of your friends has come to your aid. And there is an arrow now pinned into rat number 2. This
Cool.
person didn't run away. from the fight.
It was me.
Cool.
And it is your turn.
Um.
So you have one uninjured rat on you, and one very injured rat on you.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna. No, because if I withdraw, I'm just gonna pull them all further away from everybody. And someone's got a line of sight, so I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna go for the uninjured one, I guess.
All right.
It's a nat 1, so.
Oh, my friend Nathan.
I hit it earlier! I hit it earlier!
Nathan, you're a paladin, aren't you?
Yes.
Shouldn't you hit rats?
You're not a halfling, right? You don't have luck.
You don't get luck.
No.
Give me a reflex save. DC 10.
12 on the dice.
Okay. You swing wildly. You were thrown off by the arrow finally coming from the cut, and you pivot your foot on some debris, and you start to slip, but you manage to steady yourself. You're okay.
Okay.
You're okay.
I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna try and move out of there too, then, because this is just crap.
Okay. You successfully move out because they are on difficult terrain.
Nice.
And therefore cannot take their attacks of opportunity.
Nice.
Artemis, you see Miramath emerge from the corner of the shed. He has been bitten. There's some blood dripping down from him. And what do you do? Your paladin friend, the demon's paladin friend.
Oh, Miramath, where's Dharek?
He's next to you. Dharek
I thought he was inside.
Building. No, he shot his arrow.
Don't act like I'm invisible just because I have horns, all right?
Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. I did not see.
I'm still here.
I'm gonna shoot something at him. Hold
also,
on.
is he saying there's a problem with having horns to a tiefling?
He's filed his horns down.
I did. I filed my horns
Oh, that's
down.
right. That's right. Okay.
If you guys would have asked me questions.
Okay. Out of all the people's backstories, we know nothing about.
Yeah. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost. So you see me stick out my hand and start to like snow or like ice daggers. I don't know which sounds cooler. Ice daggers, yeah.
That's snow. Little flurry. Sure, that's a cantrip, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. Roll it to hit. A ray attack.
Is a 13 gonna hit?
A 13 is not gonna hit. That's sad. Why are these rats the hardest thing you've ever fought in the world?
Slice.
Are you taking any movements?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up some more.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up 10 feet.
Okay. Rat number 2, who was pinned with the arrow. You see that rat shoot around the opposite corner and come out through a hole in the ground, in the bottom portion of the shed. It is within the next turn. It could get to Katie. It could get to SKYLER, but not this turn. Rat number 3 pushes out and pursues its elven dinner. Nathan, Diviner. And he's going to try and bite you because he's a rat.
Yep.
And you're a paladin. And you're delicious. It is a 13 on the die plus 1. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
All right.
Does not.
The incised chomp swings to the pushes to the side from your shield as you parry its blow. And it is Katie's turn.
So, how far away am I from the rats right now?
You're 20 feet from one rat and about 60 from the other.
Okay, so I'm going to back up 15 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at the one that's attacking Nathan.
How many magic missiles do you have?
I get...
You did one here. You did one against...
The faceless being.
I get 4.
Okay. So then this is going to be your last one.
No, this is 3.
Yeah.
No, because you did one against the faceless man, or in the last fight.
Didn't she blow something up with it last episode too?
She blew that guy up.
Okay.
But what about the...
I don't think she did anything on the worm thing. I feel like that was a 2-hit fight, if I remember.
Okay, well, I'm magic missiling him.
Okay. Roll damage.
I lost my D4.
Well, that's problematic.
I mean, my D6.
Well, you don't
Wait, why are you using a
No,
D6?
my D4. Sorry.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, wait a second.
Yeah.
4 points of damage.
What have you been rolling, Katie?
It wouldn't matter, because... 4.
Is this at the one that came out to fight Nathan?
Yes.
Or the one that
that's
came out through the
attacking
hole?
Nathan.
Okay. Nathan, bolt of energy force bashes into the side of the rat currently fighting you. The rat is injured. There is a squeak. It is still functional. Still a functional rat. So it means it's probably going to bite you on its turn if it gets a chance.
Yep.
So now Dharek is presented with 2 targets.
I
One
say,
has an
Skyler,
arrow-
look out! There's one coming for you, and I shoot the one going for Skyler.
Okay.
Understandable.
All right. Roll to hit.
Not great. 7.
7's not going to do it.
And then I will say, gross, rats. And then I'll take a movement back.
Okay. Nathan, there's a rat on you.
Yep. I'm gonna fight it. Die, rat!
Fight it.
Dang, got it! It's a 12!
That's not enough.
Lauren, I need more dice! These all suck! I'm out of D20s!
You're just thrown off. You didn't expect rats to be so hard, so difficult.
I got one!
You just don't want to be embarrassed by in front of Artemis. Speaking of Artemis, there are 2 rats.
Okay.
What's the distance of the rat heading towards Katie?
She is 35 feet away currently from it.
How close is it to me?
The other that rat to you?
Yeah.
Probably about
Which?
70
How
feet.
far the? Okay, and then the rat with Miramath.
That's probably about 40 feet.
Then do I have range? I'm gonna walk up to. Can I get within 25 feet?
You can get within 25 feet of the one
rat. Yeah, on Miramath. Yeah, perfect. Then I'm gonna walk up and go, point my finger in a gun again, and whisper, "Guide true, my friend," and gonna shoot it. Flare.
Oh, okay.
That's a 19. Oh wait, it's a DC for you. Never mind.
Yeah.
That 19.
I was like, you're shooting your finger? What are you doing?
With a flare.
What is a fort save? What is it?
14.
No, I mean, what's the?
Oh, it's a fortitude save.
Fortitude. 14 on the die, plus 3. So 17. Sorry, buddy. These rats are. Note to GMs. If you're playing with some level 1s, if you fight some level 1 characters, dire rats, they can't handle them. They just can't.
I am handling them just fine.
Well, it's funny you say that because it's the rat's turn. And the rat moves up to you and is going to try to bite you.
Okay.
The rat has a movement speed of 40 feet.
Dang it.
Even
I moved
in
back far
the swamp?
Is a rat, yeah.
Oh, wait, but I moved back 15 feet and you said that I was 25 feet from it.
No, you were
No,
20.
you were
Well, even if
15.
you were 25, that's still within 40.
Yeah.
That's how I was like, if you go back, you can watch my face go, ooh, she didn't go far away enough. I got real excited. Uh-oh. I have no idea what your AC is, but does a 16 hit it?
Yes.
Yes, got one. You're going to take, where is up? It's not a D6, it's a D4. Lame. You're going to take 3 points of damage, plus give me a fortitude save, please. 18. Okay, you get bit by these incisors of this rat. It's like a big dog, or I mean a big rat or a small dog. I was excited. I got a bite. You keep killing my monsters. I finally got you. Just a little.
It's my turn though, right?
It is, yes, your turn.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move back 30 feet. I can't go any further than that.
Well, so I'll get a free bite at you.
Opportunity.
Oh, I forgot about that. Don't do that.
You did.
I don't. I take
But
a
now she
5-foot
changes
step.
her mind. But now she changes her mind.
I take a 5-foot step.
Okay.
Skyler paused, and because
And because you said you were going to do your thing, Jared, she decided not to do her thing.
Just do it then. Whatever.
All right, I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna do it.
could miss.
An 18 on the die.
She could miss, but he didn't.
Only 1 damage.
Roll another
But-
save.
Give me a fortitude save.
Woo! All right, 18 again.
All right.
All right, so I've moved back.
You're back
30 feet.
30 feet.
And Jared, I need you to make a reflex save.
All right.
Oh.
I'll do it. I'm gonna roll this one. I have a +5 to my reflex.
Jeez.
Oh, it's only a 14.
Whoo! All right. Wait, but the spell's DC is 14.
Meat to beat.
Boom, he did it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Also, what was the spell?
I'll let
You don't have to
you
tell
know
him. You don't have to tell him.
when
Well, I mean-
it works.
One of your available spells for the day has been cast.
Wait, what?
One of your spell slots has been used because the spell went off. I just
Right. Right, but I can use this one 7 times a day. So keep talking, Jared. Keep talking.
Is it a spell-like ability, Katie?
It's not per spell. It's spell.
The spell-like. It's a spell-like
It's a
ability.
spell-like ability, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure we're all playing the same game and not using D6s for magic missile. Just saying.
D8.
Dark.
Skyler, get away from it. It's not a pet. And I go to shoot it with lay arrow.
All right, roll to hit with the arrow.
No, invincible rats.
You guys get through this fight, you'll be solid.
We're about to TPK.
I cannot believe how many 3s I have now rolled. but Nathan's about to roll another one, so then that'll be.
This is gonna be your 6th miss in a row, is it not?
Oh my god.
I mean, if we're not counting their flat-footed AC, yeah,
Yeah.
it will be.
Yeah. Well, clearly, because we're 6 rounds later.
17!
That hits.
Yes!
That hits rat number 3.
Die! 10 got it! Minimum damage!
What is your
3
minimum?
damage. 3.
3? Okay. You cut him. You cut him real good.
Oh god.
Hanging on there.
I think this is Adam Rady guessing, but I'm pretty sure each rat has 1 hit point left.
One of them has 1 and one has 2.
We need a better D6.
Artemis.
Can I get up to the rat?
Sure.
Yep. I'm gonna walk up to the rat and
You're like casually. Like,
yeah.
Like, is it a saunter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna saunter while making eye
hand drawn up?
contact with Miramath, and I'm gonna whisper, "This is for you, buddy."
We're going to a weird place.
Oh, that's a natural 20!
What
What'd
are
you
spraying
do?
with a sword?
Did you
What are
pet
doing?
it?
Oh, sorry. I pick up my elven blade and cut him straight in half.
All right. He only has 2 damage. Or no, he only has 1. So you don't need to roll damage. But I just want you guys to imagine this.
I got 3 damage.
This tiefling just stares at the paladin. This one's for you, buddy. Saunters up and just cuts a rat in half. He's already covered in rat guts, and now the paladin's covered in rat guts.
Ew.
You felled 2 of my 3 rats. But I have 1 rat left. And Katie is the closest.
What?
So he's going to move his 40 feet and go try to bite her.
How's your health looking like,
I
Katie?
should have cast mage armor.
You don't have any spell slots left for Mage Armor, I don't think.
No, I don't. No.
15.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, you're gonna take 3 points of damage
All right.
Oh.
and give me a fortitude save.
Ooh, that's a 19 on the die.
I am good.
Shaking off
I
these.
will say I have seen Katie's character sheet, and I think she has the most hit points out of any sorcerer I've ever seen.
I mean, she's at least like 9.
You just have good con?
I have 12 hit points.
You take tough.
What?
I took toughness.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have 12 hit points.
Well, why isn't Katie tanking?
Yeah.
Oh no,
she
I'm sick
is.
of going up here.
I mean, I probably have the least amount of hit points than everyone right now, but anyway.
I have 1 hit point.
Okay. Is it my turn yet? Are you
It
done
is
biting me?
it's Skylar's turn. You're
Okay.
you're adjacent to this rat.
Okay, so I'm going to avoid attack of opportunity, I have to take a 5-foot step, do my action, and then move?
No, the 5-foot step is your move.
Is my move. Okay.
Yeah.
God, playing second edition has thrown my
Yeah,
brain.
playing a lot of editions of different games is.
Yeah. So first, what I'm going to do before I decide if I'm moving or taking a 5-foot step, I'm going to ask Jared. What? Why are you laughing?
What are you gonna do, Jared? And then I'll decide what I do.
No, I'm
Jared,
gonna
you tell me what you're doing.
Jared, I'm gonna ask you to make a reflex save.
So did you just cast while you stood there?
Yeah, that's the question.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm going to do that. Before I do, I'm going to try to bite you.
Oh, you get an attack of opportunity for doing magic too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, why didn't you guys tell me that?
First edition does everything. We thought you knew.
I didn't know that.
You
I
have
thought,
played first edition.
I don't remember. All right, I take a 5-foot step. I
mean,
don't remember.
You can take your 5-foot step, but you're. I mean, I already bit you for 3 more damage.
Well, then I'm dead.
Well, you're unconscious.
Oh no.
You got 1 down.
Literally, I didn't know that, you jerks.
Well, now you know.
So do we just walk away, guys?
Let's just go. Let's just leave. The rat wins.
Killed it.
This house is yours.
I know.
Dark, this rat just knocked your sister out.
I go, Skyler, seriously? And I go to shoot an arrow at it.
Don't roll a 1. You might hit your sister.
17 on the die.
Oh.
That's gonna hit.
Plus 4 is 21.
That's for sure gonna hit.
Red is dirt. Is it gonna go through and hit Katie?
It's got to be aware of me at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's a leaner, but it was leaning hard on 1. 4 damage.
Okay, you put the arrow through the brainstem of this rat, successfully killing it. However,
Oh
your
god.
sister
Oh, less important.
is unconscious at the ground in front of you.
Skyler, get up. Come on. And I for some reason, I have this natural. I go up to her to like shake her awake, and then I'm like, "Ugh, this is so gross. And then I undo my headband and I start touching her with my head.
I forgot about that.
Excellent. Give me 1d4.
You want me to do it?
No, I got you.
Okay.
4 points of healing.
Nice.
You now have 4 hit points, and you're conscious again. You're laying in the mud. There's a dead rat next to you.
Ew, Dark,
Couple
ew.
arrows in it.
Yeah, I thought you wanted a pet.
Ew, I would never want a rat as a pet, Dark.
Well, why
Ew.
were you trying to cast your spells while it was biting you?
Oh my gosh, I didn't want it to bite me, Dark. Ew.
Then why were you casting your
Ew.
spells?
Ew.
That was the weirdest thing.
I need a bath. Ew.
Awesome. So what do you guys want to do? There's a whole other shack to explore.
Sleep.
He sleeps on the ground right here.
Yes. Just
Miramath,
right here.
I am so hurt right now.
Why aren't
I
you
have
asking,
cuts all over my body, Miramath.
Why aren't you asking Dark?
Does Dharek have health potions?
He's got a health.
Oh, well last time I asked, he said no.
So I see you, or I hear you saying that, and I look at Skylar, and like, so I'm like looking this way at you guys, and then I look at her and I go,
Yeah.
and I start wrapping up my head.
And so you already told me no the first time, and so I'm not gonna bug you about it. But
I will do the noble thing, and Artemis sees like Miramath reaches into his bag, produces a wand, and taps him once with some cure light wounds, and you will get.
Miramath has a wand. Skylar, you should get over there and have him heal you.
Oh my god!
I think you two, you have an antler. You should use
Oh my
that.
god!
I'll use
I don't have an antler.
Mirror Manny. Manny Mirror Man. Hey,
No, Miramath, don't listen to them.
You have a wand.
I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt.
Artemis gets 3 points.
Okay, I'm a little less hurt.
So everyone's at 4 right now.
So I know I'm annoying, but would your character be attracted to me? Not my personality, but my physical appearance.
Well, here's the thing is, I take in personality just as much. And so, no.
It doesn't matter about personality.
No, he wouldn't, though. Yes.
Well, then a normal diplomacy check would be...
He's in love with his god, okay?
He's in love with Artemis.
Ooh. That's a 22 for diplomacy I just rolled.
Damn.
You make a good case, and I plead right back with you. It seems that the horn has infinite uses. This right here has only so many, and we are stuck in a swamp.
Okay, I'll go try. And then I go over to Dark. I'm like, Dark, let me touch your gross, like, antler thing.
I don't
Dark.
have a...
And I pull it down and I poke myself with the right side.
You poke yourself. You do notice that the one horn that he cut off is about half grown back at this point. You do not get the sensation of any magical healing.
So I go back to Miramath and I'm like, see, it doesn't work again.
Dharek, can I touch your antler?
No. Why does everybody want to? Why do you all want to touch this weird growth? Why?
Dharek, please, I am being as nice as I possibly can, but I am down quite a lot.
Okay, look, I will touch you with the antler, all right? But just don't look at me while I do
will
it.
turn
Don't
around.
look at me.
You can
just turn around. Stop.
You could stab me.
I don't want any talking. I don't like talking for these type of things.
Oh my god, Dark, just let him do it.
Stop it, Skylar.
Okay. And you see him like turn around and like slowly back to you.
And Dharek just sort of like leans his antler on his shoulder, like real quick, and like taps it on and off.
1d4, please.
You receive 2 points of healing.
Oh, I feel better. You could say that I'm a little bit above.
Okay, but the no talking thing still applies.
So then I go back over to Dharek. Dharek, let me touch it
Skyler?
again. Let me touch it again.
No,
stop. I just want
No, this is not yours. No, this is no.
The magic does not work.
I thought maybe it had to alternate people.
So should we look in the house that we just
guys,
all
I'm
died
exhausted.
from?
Ew, we need to rest.
Miramath is, while they're all doing this healing argument, he's gonna put the wand back away and he's gonna go listen. There was a second door to listen to, right?
There's a second building.
Second building.
Yeah, this is like those guys were in like essentially a big garden shed, and then there's a shack proper.
Okay.
A proper shack.
Does it have like a monocle and a top hat?
Yes.
Okay.
It's what has the wind chimes made from bones and hanging on it.
Then I would go and listen at that door.
Okay.
16.
You do not hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay. Then I'll go back to the party and I'll say, look, I don't hear anything from the other side of the door of the shack, but if we would feel safer out here in the shed, we could clear away the rat's nest and make camp there.
What are you saying? You want to camp where there were dirty, filthy rats that try to eat you? And that one did kind of eat you. Look, it's gross. What is that growing out of you?
Is there something growing out of me?
No.
I look down and I like this. That's
just you. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, of course it is. Obviously.
Don't worry, he does this sometimes. It's like how he can cope with things that are going on in his own life.
You try coping with antlers growing out of your head. You try coping with that, and then having people try to want to touch them, and only find you attractive because of how you can heal them.
Yeah, well, actually, you're doing something to help. So, for once in your life,
everyone, we are going to sleep here. I have put up with so much from you two, and I am tired of it. Now you have a choice. You can sleep with us, or you can sleep outside.
Ew, do I have to sleep
But you will find me
you?
in there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go set up my camp over there.
Okay, well, now I'm immediately regretting you touching my antler, and I don't think I'm going to let you do that again.
I go over into kind of the corner where Artemis was even pointing for where we would have camp, and I prestidigitate the ground to make it look all really cute and this beautiful little area, and I unroll my little sleeping bag, and I'm just get all in.
Okay. She goes right to the spot that you wanted, Artemis.
Yep.
And she's got her sleeping bag.
I have my quilt already, and I look at that and I go, that's fair. I did lose my temper. I'm gonna find another spot.
Okay, well, there's a couple corners in here, so you can find a spot.
Sweet.
I immediately go to the corner that he was headed for. I put down my...
They are in the shed?
Yeah.
It's out of spite now. Okay. I guess I deserve that one too. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
And then I go put my things down in one of the other corners.
No, it's fine. Oh yeah, I didn't need that corner anyway. I can sleep in the center. I'm so sorry, guys.
I point at the remaining corner and say, Artemis, that can be yours.
Miramath, what about you?
There's literally the center of the room. It's not just four corners.
You got me there.
There are actually 5 corners. It's like an L-shaped shed, a
Ooh.
little bit.
Boom. I go to that
Boom.
5th corner.
Yeah. I'm in my little corner. I'm like, I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know what got over me.
Now, 3 important things.
My favorite.
Number 1, are you starting a fire?
I was gonna clear the rat nest. You said there's like a nest, right?
Yeah, there's like a rat's nest in there.
So I would want to clear that out and then like set up. Because is there a roof still?
There's most of a roof, yeah.
But a fire, like smoke from a fire, would get out because of the openness.
Yeah, there'd be enough like ventilation to get it for sure.
Okay.
Would the building catch on fire if we put a fire?
It's pretty damp, so probably.
Okay.
Not.
Probably.
And here's the other question: has it been? Because I probably used my fire for about 8 hours last time. Has it been about 16 hours?
Not yet.
Okay, because
you would have put it away at like first light. It's like 4.
Yeah. Yeah. So when it gets dark, that's when like I would pull the bead.
So
out
when the
and-
time passes, you blow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are we setting a watch, everyone?
My earmuffs are on and my sunglasses are on.
I'm asleep.
I guess I will take the first one.
I will take the second watch.
Now remember, Artemis,
I'm
do
fatigued.
not get sleep.
I will be
You will
exhausted.
get exhausted.
But you get an hour of sleep and it goes back to fatigue.
Right. I'm just saying. But that is something that we'll sort out next week.
No. Refuse. Keep playing, Jared.
No.
I was so excited.
Well, here's the other thing. If all of you manage to get a full 8 hours of sleep, I'll let you add a level next to your name. You won't get the benefits until you get that rest, but you have officially leveled up. Which means maybe Nathan can hit some rats now.
Yes! About freaking time!
Favorite enemy, rat. I'm gonna be a ranger just to pick rats.
Yeah.
So let's check in with these guys out here.
I don't know that there's any guys left out there.
Yeah,
I think they've all
I think they all
abandoned us. I think that Skylar and I scared them off.
Well,
Gatanuzo was wondering about the elves sleeping, which is something that I had to look into.
Don't you do 4 hours?
They do like a reverie.
Oh, it's like
well,
a trance.
It's like a trance.
Yeah, I think it's different. But there is, like, it's weird that there's not necessarily a set thing about it from what I was reading. But, like, because they're immune to all those, like, sleep spells and enchantments and things like that. So I don't know. I don't remember if it's I need the full 8 or if I could take more watches.
I believe you need 4.
Okay.
I believe you need 4
That's what I thought
hours
as
of
well.
a trance to get your full elven. Half elves are the same way.
Okay, so I still do need rest, but it's...
Oh,
yeah. It's,
Voss is pointing out that in Pathfinder you just sleep.
okay, yeah.
It's not
That's
like
what I...
It's not like
That's what
D&D.
I thought it was. Yeah,
Ah.
D&D France. I think here I sleep, and I think I need just as much sleep as anybody else. But I
It
don't
appears
know.
that. Well, we'll look it up. We'll figure it out.
We'll look
Yeah.
it up.
Voss also-
McCranky Stank says, Katie's out here getting bold, trying to tell the GM what's going on. I dare her to try that with Jim Jam when Phantom picks back up.
well, I'm playing with Jim Jam on Friday, so come back
Oh.
on Friday for some a very special game, and maybe you will see me.
Friday's a big day.
Yeah.
I'm the one that started Take Her Hands. Just saying.
Yeah. Voss said, you can sleep with us or you can sleep with the fishes.
Yeah. That was a big moment for Artemis. That was big. I'm proud of you.
Way to step up,
I'm proud of
Artemis.
him as well. Oh, you won't see that often, but he got pushed to a point to where he can't handle this. And he's tired.
It's pretty mean.
The former Vol commiserates with you, Nathan. Says it sucks to be the adult in the room.
I hate it so much. It's only because, like, I'm playing a Curse of Strahd campaign where it was my lawful good cleric and a bunch of chaotic characters In Curse of Strahd, that one is the worst. But luckily enough, characters have died to where they have to now play lawful people.
Yeah. Curse of Strahd turns out sausage.
Yeah.
Diana says she would be attracted to Skyler, except for all the ooze.
Aw.
Ew.
We'd be besties, don't worry.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to what Katie was mentioning for Friday, which for the first time, we have an all-female lineup on Friday, and we are going back to Lyra Land.
Yeah.
So Jim Jam is GMing, and our lineup of cast is Katie, Diana, Jamie, and Ashley Seal.
Wow.
For Friday's show. And of course, tomorrow we have Rise of the Runt Lords, Ben's evil, terrible, horrible game that is actually quite entertaining.
Like, that's cool if you're into Lyra Land.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah.
Hell,
I'm excited.
I feel like Skyler would fit in.
Yeah,
well
Skyler gonna be just a character. Yeah.
Well, that was I want to say thank you to Duchess of Dinos for cheering.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. And by the way, one last thing I forgot about Friday, giving a shout out to that show one more time. Norse Foundry is back, baby, with Lyra Land. They're giving away one set of purple Bardic dice.
And they're pretty.
So they are very, very pretty, and those can be yours as long as you're in chat on Friday.
Me too?
Me too.
Yeah, you too, Jared. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, that was our episode. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks you all for playing.
Bye, guys.
We will find out. Well, maybe we'll find out. We didn't find out what was in the mud hut, but maybe we'll find out what's in this shack.
Don't mention the mud hut, Jared.
Yeah, that mud hut, which had the +2 sword, and
so much in there. But that's it. We'll see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.